Alright, people of the world, this is GTARaj. Back here once again with a bit more of the D&D with some of the peeps. And I've just realised I forgot to put my Twitter link out, so 10 out of 10 there. Okay. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Okay, intro's almost done. Alright. So, last time the stream ran for quite a while. It was very well done. I very much enjoyed it and it was good. So, anyway, without further ado, back into the chat. Huzzah! I hear nothing but silence.
Did you turn your music off yesterday?
My music's off.
Gary,
Yeah,
when you were choosing potato settings, which settings did you choose?
I chose the middle one.
Did anyone else choose the middle potato?
I did.
I didn't.
And okay,
Let's configure settings.
I need to ping my server. Everyone's gonna come onto my server and be like, hey, why are you pinging everyone? I did that in Back to the Future 5 and there's like 5,000 members on that server. Oops. Boo 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 boo. Now there will be deafening silence.
I literally don't know.
Hello, everybody.
What is going, every?
Welcome to session 2.
Yay!
Yay!
Gary, try deleting the cookies.
They're still trying to troubleshoot that.
Yes.
All right.
Someone says deleting all of the cookies for Foundry and all the others, like everything related to D&D, fixed it.
Poor cookies. I had one earlier.
Let's see. I'm going to shrink these guys down a little bit so you can see a little more of the map here. That looks good.
I do notice
Okay.
there's this weird blur, like when you move your mouse.
Just so my chat knows, I'm not drinking uranium.
Or
You should have.
definitely not urine.
Definitely.
I said uranium, not urine.
I
Yeah.
know.
Mm-hmm. That's what they all say.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I have nothing.
All right. So after meeting the satyr out front and being escorted in, you walk inside this tent and find a very lush interior. There's like flowers and vines around much of the perimeter, and there's 2 different fairies flying over 2 ends that have doorways
Yeah.
and like checking with people before they let them through either door. When the fairies see you guys walk in, they shout in unison and say, "Welcome to the tent of the course. Speak with Snow and make your choice." And they both gesture towards the white bird sitting atop a black griffin.
There's a white bird on top of the black griffin.
Yes.
Yes.
I see it more at its feet.
I mean, it goes behind. Oh, it does go on top. So there you go. It's on top of the griffin. Yeah, put it on this side maybe. Is that better? No, I like this side. All right. So this is what you are greeted with. There's some people miling around. Some people are going towards the left in groups with different things in their hands that look the same, and then there's some people going to the right with nothing in their hands.
Hmm.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
I feel like this is a trap.
This is very sus, like a trap.
Well, Spear is going to approach what they gestured towards.
All right.
I will
And
do the
she's
same because I'm curious and nosy.
Yeah, she's gonna look suspiciously at the bird and the griffin.
Okay.
I just realized no one
Uh,
knows that I am.
What?
Hello?
It's fine. No one noticed I was busy either.
Oh.
My computer blue screened.
Oh no. You didn't even leave the call, dude.
Yeah, Discord won't kick
Oh.
you from calls you blue screen, and it automatically reconnects you as soon as you log back in.
We literally haven't really even done anything
Yeah,
besides
just
Gary
describe
still
the
being
scene.
broken.
Did you miss the description?
I missed everything.
Okay, I can re-describe it. It's not a big deal.
Nah,
I'm being
I'm
called
so sorry
PlayStation.
that happened. That's awful.
I just not feeling it today, so I'm just not gonna stream.
You're what?
Not
I'm
gonna
not
stream.
feeling well, so I'm not gonna stream.
Okay, are you still okay to play, or should we
Oh, yeah.
reschedule?
No, I'm fine.
Are you sure? Okay. All right. So what I'm gonna describe it again. When you step inside this tent, you know. Okay, one thing I didn't mention. This is a good thing every day.
Wow.
The hubbub from outside is silent in here. You don't hear any of that. You only hear the people in here and some music from further in the tent. You don't hear the outside noises. And inside, the edges of the tent are covered in flowers and vines and lush greenery. And there's two fairies flying near either side where there seems to be two doorways. As you enter in, they both in unison say, "Welcome to the tent of the course. Speak with Snow and make your choice." And they gesture to this white bird sitting atop this black griffin.
Chat, you better behave. God's sake.
Or my also approaches the griffin, and I want to try to give it a little kiss on the snoot.
Okay, we'll resolve that in a moment.
Oh god.
Oh no.
You're gonna get your nose.
I'm
bit
clipping that.
off.
That's getting clipped. In case chat
Is anyone
deletes.
else
In case chat.
approaching, or because I know you guys might walk up at the same time, but we're taking turns to talk. So.
Yeah, I'll step up with him a bit. It's
Okay.
J-Dubs fixed it now.
Ah, yeah, I fixed it. Okay,
Yay,
he fixed
that's
it.
good.
Yay. Okay, cool.
I'm gonna attempt to say hello. Hello.
Okay. What about you, Alexander?
I'm just gonna stay in the bag
Okay.
and watch.
All right. As you guys approach, in your minds, you hear a bird-like speech. I don't know if any of you have met Aarakocra yet, so you don't know, or you do know how they sound. But it's very bird-like, but it's only in your mind. You don't hear anything audibly. And they say, "Hello, I am Snow, and this is Ebony. We are here to explain the rules per se, and if you'd like to participate, set you up, etc., etc. Are you interested in competing?" And then the Black Griffin is sitting down, laying down on this like platform thing, and I want you to roll animal handling to see if you can get up close to it, and it will come down to your level in order for you to be able to kiss its snoot.
Boop the snoot.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That's
oh,
a 5.
No.
So you try to get close, but this is a higher platform, and it is keeping its head well out of your range, just kind of looking at
Animal
you.
handling check.
Gets kicked out of the circus before we can actually do anything because
Right.
Maya wants to kiss everything.
So the griffin kind of eyes you, and the white bird kind of jumps over to the other side of the griffin. It's a hawk, by the way, the white bird. And he goes, "What are you? No, do not approach us that close. That is too close. We will
I'm
explain.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
Do you wish to participate?
Yes.
All of you hear this in your
I
head. Do
wish to
all of you wish
participate.
to participate?
I do.
Yes.
Yes.
I
Yes.
wish
I
to
see what you're doing. I
Watch.
see what you're doing.
You
I
do
have
not
I
win
have it
things
copied.
for watching.
No.
Okay. So those who wish to participate, stay before us. The rest of you step back, please.
The only person.
So all four of you wish to participate.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna win this thing.
Teamwork.
I'm gonna do better than everyone.
Well, I will explain to you how this works. If you watch, like those other two, you can also participate later, but it costs you 10 gold apiece, because you know what is coming.
My chat's being
As
very lewd.
participants, you will go in as teams of 3. Since there are 4 of you, we will provide 2 other contestants who are waiting for teams to make a team of 3. In your team of 3, one of you will be at the end, and you will be able to see, and you will not be tied down.
What?
And then 2 of you will be tied to each other, and you will be blinded, and you must navigate the course. The first team to make it to the person who is navigating them wins. The second team gets second place. Do you understand?
Going to survive with us.
Can we sabotage each other?
You are
Can we
allowed to
sabotage
use
the other
some
two?
magics, yes. You are allowed to,
Ooh.
yes.
Magic's my forte.
Be creative, yes. But do not walk around the course. That is cheating. That is no good. Do not fly over the course. That is cheating. That is no good.
I step back up after hearing the explanation.
Okay.
I would like to step down, so Skir can have my place. I just.
I mean, if you're there, there's only one NPC that has to join you. If you leave, then it's back to 2 NPCs that have to join you.
Well, don't you want to play?
You all can play.
Yeah, we
It's
can all play.
it's 2 teams of 3.
Hey.
Yeah.
So with 5, I still need to give you guys an NPC because Guma doesn't want to participate. So do you all 5 wish to participate?
Yes.
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 Mai, you don't want to?
No.
Oh,
Okay.
sad times.
So you 4 wish to participate?
Yes.
Okay. How do you wish to do teams? Let me find the NPCs for you, or the other contestants. I am doing the wrong voice. Let me find the other contestants for you.
Well, simulation confirmed.
Okay.
My immersion
And,
is ruined.
You don't hear this in your
What?
head anymore.
I don't have a token to be updated.
No, that's
Nice.
fine. Just ignore that.
Oh.
That was just a Lisa thing.
Yeah, this is me adding some people in. So they nod over to these 2 people who introduce themselves. This man says,
Prince Charming?
That's
Bruh.
perfect.
I think
Hello.
Mom wants to be back into the event now.
No, I feel like we wouldn't have had Prince Charming if I hadn't have stepped down, so I am very content.
I'm sorry, I'm being distracted here by chat.
That's okay.
They're being
this-
lewd. Like, proper.
The man here says, "Hello, my name is Tiberius, but you can call me Tiber." And he is a tall man. He's wearing black, like roguelike clothes. He's a very lanky person. He's got this flowing blonde hair peeking out of his cowl. And with him is this very short halfling woman. And he introduces her and he says, "This is K.A.T.T. She goes by Kiri. We're together here and we are only 2, so we needed people to go with us to participate." And she says, "Yes, hello, I'm Kiri, yes, Kiri, yes." And he kind of like puts his hand on her shoulder, like pats her like reassuringly. And she is also in similar garb. They're both in roguelike black garb with cowls over their head.
Are we
And
competing against each other, or
No, they're joining us. Well, aren't there
We have to
Thank you,
sacrifice
Nico.
one of us to their team.
well, in your heads, you hear Snow again, who's like, "All right, have 6 now. 2 teams. You decide. 2 teams. So you guys need to decide how you want to split into 2 teams of 3. Kathiri is very short. She is a halfling. She's, I think, 3. Let me find my notes on her.
Okay.
She's
When you
3
say
feet, 3'3",
she's
and
taller than me,
Tiberius is 6'3".
so she's taller than me
Yes, by a
Yeah.
little bit.
by a whole foot.
Mm-hmm. And I'll go ahead and reveal their names to you guys so you know who is who.
Kind of sus.
Do you want to roll a perception for me, Guma?
No, I'm just saying something.
Do you know who Tiberius is? You know who I'm.
I don't know.
Okay, good.
Okay.
I didn't know how obvious it would be for you.
So I'm like, okay, well, someone has to be on their team, so I'll go. I'm close enough in size to K3, so I'll be on their team.
Okay.
And I go over their side and like do the handshake. It's like, really nice to meet you. I'm really glad we could play together.
And Kiri kind of like shakes your hand, but her eyes are like constantly darting around the room, like constantly on the lookout of things. And Tiber just kind of smiles and like offers a finger, like you're much smaller than him. Roll a perception check as you get closer to them, though.
Oh no. Give me a second. It's not letting me do the dice roll thing again. I forgot that it was broken on that browser. Give me a second.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I did the thing again.
I would also like to roll a perception check on Tiberius because he kind of sus.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
keeping my eyes on both of them.
If you're trying to suss him, I would do an insight check.
I will do that as well.
12.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, so hold on. Out of character, at least, is this the same Tiberius?
Yes, this is who you think it is.
Okay.
Sky, as you looking at the two of them, they're obviously rogues of some kind from somewhere, but you don't notice any kind of symbol designating where they're from or anything like that. However, when you look at Tiberius when you're shaking his hand, he looks exceptionally familiar for some reason, but you just can't put your finger on it. The insight checks, we have Gear with a 14, Rio with a 20, and Mai with a nat 20 on a 26. Mai, you know that you can tell that these two are very like they're not used to reaching out to people and interacting in this way, but they're like trying to step out and do something different, I guess. It's hard to tell exactly. They are clearly rogues from a guild that you that's an insight check, so I can't really tell you which guild, but you can tell that they've worked together for a while. And the way Tiberius kind of interacts with and oh my goodness, thank you so much, Nicophila. Thank you for the bits.
Ooh, bits.
Thank you
Wait,
for the
what
follow
was
as
his name?
well.
What was that name?
I think it's Nico Villa.
Okay, I heard something completely different. Okay, continue.
I had Nico
No.
Bellic, but okay.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But you can tell that they've worked together for a long time, and Tiberius seems to have a little bit of a crush on K3.
Oh,
Interesting.
unexpected
That's
twist.
amazing to tell from an insight check.
Also, well, it's a nat 20. I'm giving her basically everything. You can tell that Tiberius has noticed Alexander and keeps like glancing over at him, but like not trying to make eye contact, but still keeps looking in that awkward fashion that you know. But he's keeping a nice face on.
Well, I don't see
It
any
was just like,
success in
So, in character, like, all right, I got this really good potion from Lloyd outside. Like, he's this famous potion maker. Would you like some?
Oh.
It'll make you. It will like it makes everything a lot better. Like you feel like you can do anything.
Roll a persuasion check, please.
19.
Sadly, I rolled a 19 on the dice, so it was higher than that.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I rolled higher than you.
She had a higher mod.
19.
I'm sorry. This is why I'm
No,
telling you
no,
the
no.
roll instead of
Plus
just
3.
doing that.
Plus 3 to all rolls.
Oh yeah, you're right. Plus 3, so that's actually 22, which does beat my number. Okay.
Yes.
Hey.
Who are you trying to convince with this first attempt?
Well, I was talking to both of them, but probably key 3.
Q3. Okay.
Yeah.
So she kind of like stops, her eyes start darting around. She like looks at you and looks at the bottle and squints her eyes really hard, like, it doesn't look like a normal potion. Are you sure?
Yeah, this stuff is really good. Like we've all had a dose, and besides Rio, who had a small bad time, all of us we feel like we can take on the world.
I mean, you
Okay.
still see them everywhere, Rio.
I know. It's horrifying.
Do I
Thank you for the
hear-
follow, big fan of photo.
Like, do I
Fando.
hear them, like, hear Sky, like, try to convince
Oh
them?
yes, absolutely. They're doing this openly.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice. Thank you. Sky, you have disadvantage on your next roll.
Hey.
Why?
Because of Dominoes.
Who
You
did?
can thank Dominoes for that one.
Fuck you.
Domino's getting revenge.
Very nice, Dominoes. Thank you.
Getting
But we do have
revenge.
that roll on the next fail. I get if like whoever like fails the next roll, they get to roll again.
Oh yeah, that's
In
right
the
from
challenge,
yesterday.
except for you because now you have disadvantage.
That's
first time.
not fair.
Sucks, just,
Anyways, so you convinced Key 3. She looks up at Tiberius, and she's like, you don't take any, and I'll try it. And he like nods, like looking kind of worried at her, and she's like, okay, how? Just take a gulp.
No, you just take one. Yep, you just take a good gulp.
Oh, okay. And so she takes it, and she takes a drink, and I'm going to roll her rolls publicly so you guys know what's up.
Oh no.
And then I
Sorry.
changed my bottle to 2 doses because, oof.
Okay.
was just freaking sabotaging your own team right here.
Yeah.
Hey, look, it was 50-50, okay?
Is it though?
Oh boy.
I don't
Straight
know
up.
if now is.
Oh no.
What, my?
Oh, she's
If
getting
now is a good
screwed
time.
up.
I also have +3, so instead of a 26, it would have been a 29. Not
Yeah.
that it matters.
Well, it was a
but
natural
it's-
20, so I gave you everything anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, VC Face still crashed. There's nothing I can do.
Oh
I think it might just not like found it or something.
I just think I have too many things going on for my poor computer because my
Okay.
CPU's too old.
Apparently something happened for
no.
me for it to blue screen for me, so I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Don't
Are
be
you
scared. It's
scared?
okay.
No, me.
Let me see. What's her insanity thing?
What?
What?
Insanity.
Oh, thank you
just-
so much for the cheers.
You just straight up sabotaged your own team just now.
Yeah, she super did.
So, you know, the next roll has to be a good one, right? Tell us.
Not necessarily.
I know.
I want to see
but
what
to
happens.
Be fair, it
Have a
was
good day,
almost,
Nico.
like,
Thank you for the bits and everything.
It was
Thank you.
almost like 50-50. Like, if it worked,
It's
it would
always
have been
50
glorious.
50. That's the way it's built, is to be 50 50.
If it worked, it would have been glorious, okay?
Alright, Oh.
Hmm.
Cool. So she drinks this,
Oh no.
and her eyes go wide instantly as she just stares at you in utter horror and fear. And Tiber just starts like touches her, and she looks at him and just screams.
No.
What have you done?
And she's just like, "What have you done to me?"
Oh my god.
Oh,
And
Sky.
Tyler just like, "What's wrong? What happened to you? What did you do to her?"
Skier's just watching.
I'm over here laughing.
It was just a potion. It was fine.
What kind of
Oh.
potion was this? What did you do to Kiri?
It's whiskey.
Oh, Sky. Oh no. What have you done? Look at the
Alright, so there
poor
might be
thing.
some bad side effects sometimes.
And she's just Kiri like reaches up to his face and starts mushing it like she's trying to push it up into place. He's like, "Kiri, what are you doing?" She's like, "It's coming apart."
I got your back. I have side effects as well. Just saying.
And she looks over at you and just like, "Oh my god, it's turning into a mess!" And she just starts freaking.
Okay, so
And-
Sky looks at like Alexander's just like screaming like, "Do the thing again! Like help her!"
Boy.
Does K3 have magic?
You don't know.
Can I ask?
You can try, but she's freaking out right now.
Okay, I don't want her to accidentally cast something on me, so I will not ask. I will be rude.
I walk over and then I use another level 1 spell slot of heroism on Q3.
Okay, can you remind me what heroism does again?
A willing creature you touch is imbued with bravery until the spell ends. The creature is immune to being frightened and gains temporary hit points equal to the spell casting ability modifier.
Okay.
At the start of each turn, it turns. When the spell ends, the target loses any remaining temporary hit points of the spell.
Okay. So basically, the main course is that she's not afraid of what she's experiencing now.
So she can be calm.
So she stops freaking quite so much, but she just has this permanent face of disgust and like ew and gross about everything around her constantly.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And so now both parties have a person in it with the negative effects. Kind of works
Yeah, but I'm better off.
out.
Okay, but
I'm not insane.
This guy stop sabotaging everything.
it would have been fine if it literally.
It's up to the dice roll.
The payoffs would have been way better. Like it was worth the risk. Like
Was it though?
it would have. It was.
This is why I made this, so that way it would be worth the risk to some people, but not to others, and it would be a conundrum for you guys to mess with.
I get up and I give Tiberius a glare, and then I walk away.
So
How do you
Tiberius,
plan?
after you've helped Kiri, he kind of gives you like a thankful, almost longing nod as you
Longing?
walk off.
Oh.
Oh.
Is that the right word? Is that the word you're going
Longing,
with?
yes, longing.
It's the guy code nod. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a bit different than longing, but
Well, no, there's
No.
some longing in his eyes as well, but you don't know
Okay.
why. Only Alexander will know why.
so like Sky asks like, "Are you okay? Like, is everything okay? Like, that wasn't supposed to happen. I'm so sorry.
You're
You
not okay. Nothing is okay. No,
No,
no, it's not okay.
Mom.
No, nothing is okay. Why have you done this to me?
Technically, things are okay from our point of view. This is just funnier.
Wow.
That's you got something different than what she got. So
Yeah.
Oh, you bet your ass I do.
I'm so sorry. That wasn't supposed to
Snow the bird is just like, oh, well, I guess we know who should not go on the course.
Disqualifying?
Well, I mean, she could stay on the other end and call out directions, maybe.
Is she sane enough for that?
2 of you have to be tied together and blind.
Okay.
One of you will be calling out directions.
I'm just going to say, I'm not going to be tied to anyone.
I have a problem.
I have a suggestion.
To be honest, Sky being tied to Tib, you'll just walk the other way.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I was gonna say Kethri be tied to Sky.
That was the original idea, yeah.
Until
Hey,
you
as
screwed
long
it.
as she's blindfolded, she won't see anything, right?
I mean, that's
She-
not
she's-
wrong.
She's not going to freak out.
She actually like when if do you mention that out loud?
No, this was Tracy.
Okay.
I
'Cause
my
if you
my
mention that
suggestions out
That
loud.
might actually help.
Oh, mine? Yes.
I would like to cast Beacon of Hope on key 3 if it's not too much of a problem.
What does it do?
Alright. This spell bestows hope and vitality. Choose any number of creatures within range for the duration. Each target has an advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws, and regains the maximum number of hit points from any possible healing. I'm mostly doing it for the hope and vitality.
For
thing
the hope and
her.
vitality. Okay. So what were you gonna say, Skier? I will take that into account. Thank you.
Skier will then go ahead and mention, well, you know, if she's blindfolded, she won't see anything.
Add that and boosted with your spell. Like I was gonna have you do a roll with it, but with that spell boosting it, she's like, "Oh, yeah. Can we just? I'll do it. Blind me now, please."
Yeah.
Do it now.
I don't want to see any of this. It's going away, and I hate it. And with that, the griffin Ebony lifts its claws and offers ropes and blindfolds to the 2 different groups.
So Sky goes ahead and grabs the blindfolds and puts one on key 3 for her.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, our team
And-
hasn't
and you
decided
guys
who's
hear in
who's
your
being
head-
tied up.
You hear in your head, you hear Snow say, "Well, you can tie yourself up before you leave. You're supposed to tie up your legs 1 to 1 each other, not both legs, 1 to 1."
How would that work when I'm a fairy who's 2 feet tall?
This is the way you do it, 1 to 1 legs. So you don't tie all 4 of your legs to each other. It's like a 3-legged
four
race
legs.
setup.
It's a
So you
three-leg.
tie 2 of your legs that are next to each.
What? Say it. Come on.
Yeah.
Okay. Ah,
Alright.
I see.
Okay.
I see.
It's bird speak is not harder to understand the way that I'm trying to portray it. So
I thought you were talking about like all 4 legs as if someone here had 4
yeah,
legs.
no.
I was like, who has 4 legs?
No. You're supposed to tie like a 3-legged race,
Okay.
and
Rio
then
has 4
blindfold
arms.
yourself, and then you also hear.
Yeah, I have 4 arms.
no.
How will that work for me?
I mean, you're tying legs, not arms.
Oh.
And then Snow says, "Okay. Those of you who watch, you go through the right door. Go through. Those of you who participate, go left door. Helpers will guide you."
Okay. So me and key 3, we get our legs tied together.
Mm-hmm.
Guess we've been allocated to be left to the left.
We have to decide
So
who's
it's
getting
gonna
tied
be
up in our team.
Charles and Rio are going to go together on one of the things, and then
Hey.
Key 3 and Sky on the other, correct?
Right.
And then Skier and Tiber are going to do the calling.
Yeah.
Okay.
And are we, just to clarify before I
Mhm.
go, are we allowed to cast spells on our team members if we call out directions?
You can cast spells, yes, but you cannot cut legs free. Cannot see. They're not allowed to see. Cannot fly over. Cannot go around. Must go through.
All right. So spells in general are allowed.
Entertainment, yes.
Ooh.
Yes, I understand. I'm going to follow.
Entertainment.
Rio and
Charles.
Charles. There we go.
All right, as you guys head to the left, you see this fairy over here, and she notices that you guys are set up to go, and she opens the door to let you through to the next
Wow, wow,
room,
wow.
and the other fairy on the other side opens the door for Mai and Alexander to go through.
Alright, so we're pretty much like only our two legs are tied together on the one
Correct.
that's in between us. And so I turn the key through. I'm like, yeah, let's get some practice in walking so we know how to do the obstacle course.
Go ahead and roll a dexterity check.
Boy, oh boy.
Who's to
Dexterity.
roll dexterity?
You mean
Should we do this as
acrobatics?
well?
I want dexterity from the people who are tied together to see how you guys.
Do you mean
Get through.
acrobatics?
No, I mean dexterity.
Dexterity, because you have to use dexterity for.
Oh, so the one at the very top, dexterity check.
Yep.
So I got 21 plus 3.
Nice.
So I got
I
24.
I need to click. Where's mine?
Her dexterity is nulled out by her potion effects.
Nice.
I'm sitting
Nice.
on the bench.
But you get a -3. So that's.
I wonder
17.
why.
It's still good.
I only got
Alright.
3. Well, I got a 10. But
As you guys go through, you are welcome to the site of.
D&D is a tabletop game, but you can play it on PC, using various things.
You can hear the crowds and everything. And those of you who can see, you see this rainbow-colored Aarakocra flying through the air and announcing the arrival of new contestants and guiding you guys to where you're supposed to go. And I'm just gonna kind of put you guys where your starting spots are.
Alright, cool.
The two human men that you see there, they introduce themselves as Chuck and Darren, and they help guide the blindfolded people to their starting positions. So I'm gonna get everyone to their spots.
So technically, out of character, me and Kithri kind of balance out now.
Kind of, yeah.
Sadly.
yeah, so do we.
Yep.
Since I rolled ball.
Did Charles drink the potion?
Charles did drink
Yeah.
the potion.
Did
So
he get-
Charles and Sky have the bonus effect, while
And-
Rio and Kiri have the negative effect.
So we're literally on balance.
Yes,
ground.
very,
Yeah.
very much negative effect.
But at least I do have the benefit of having a rogue.
Alexander. Yeah, can you? I can't wait for the Coliseum. Can you? It's gonna be dope.
Something that's for sure.
Out of character, I don't think dope is a D&D word, and I apologize.
It's fine.
It's literally whatever you want to say.
Yeah, it's all good.
I mean, you could have created the saying, so.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so as Iki announces you guys' arrival, she also mentions that those of you on the banister cannot reach down or climb down, and the goal is for the blindfolded people to get up onto the top of your tower that you're standing on and touch your hands. That's the first person whose team touches the hands of the people calling out the shots wins.
I would like. So, do I hear Charles and Rio to our right?
You probably can. They've probably been like, "Ooh, out," or like trying to shuffle around each other. So
Okay. So I have like a sort of rough understanding where they are.
yeah, probably. Okay, and for you sighted people, you can see the course. And for those of you watching, you can see down the middle is a very large wall. It's like 20 feet tall, almost to the roof of this thing. Kiri flies over and around it and does like acrobatics in the sky with magic and colored smoke and her drums. At the front, where your friends are starting from, there's a 20-foot long moat of water. You cannot tell how deep it is from your position. After that, there's like wheels set up in like, you know how you have rubber wheels and you do the running through with one leg on each side.
Yeah.
Normally, they're set up like that, but they're wooden wheels and they're blind, so you're gonna have to navigate them through that. After that is a shorter wall. It's about 10 feet tall that they have to scale. It's made of dirt and rubble and rocks. After that wall, there's this like bar area where there's different bars crisscrossing back and forth that go in a slope down to the floor, which is kind of muddy at the base of your tower where they have to scale your tower to reach you.
Okay.
Your tower is about I'll say it's about 10 feet high as well, so you can see over that
Just to
wall.
add into the whole D&D
So me
thing,
and Keith are at a very bad disadvantage here.
Kind of.
so yeah, just to add into D&D stuff, basically, it's storytelling, but you unleash all of your imagination.
Nope, he's back.
Welcome back, Rio.
Yeah, I was
Can-
explaining
can-
to someone what D&D was.
Okay, cool. No problem.
Can me and Keith be a little bit higher up?
Yeah, sure. That's fine.
Thank you.
It's the maps didn't go exactly to where I wanted them to when I put them in here, and I found out later that there's ways to do that, but it's kind of complicated and I couldn't figure it out yet. So we're making do with what we got. Thank
Alright,
you for the
so-
hydrate, stretch, and posture check, Ice Phoenix.
I have a question.
Yes.
So, can I? So technically, if like, let me grab the. Like technically, that's in range.
What?
That sucks. Give me a second. I'm trying to figure out my existence.
You
Sorry,
can't
neither.
see either, so you can't.
So like technically that's in ranged, but there's a giant wall in the way. Will that block spells?
Some spells, yes. Some spells don't go around solid objects.
Okay, but what if it doesn't specify? What if it just says within range?
Which spell are you trying to do?
Grease.
Read the description for me.
Slick grease covers the ground in a 10-foot square centered on a point within range and turns it into difficult terrain for the duration.
Okay. Do you have to see?
No,
Okay.
it literally just says within range.
Then I guess you could plop that down wherever you well please. However, you can't do that quite yet, because we are going to do an initiative order in order for people to have turns.
Initiative.
Yes, it's not going to be for battle, it's going to be for who's going first to get across. So the only people I need initiative from is by team. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the total roll of initiative for each team and add that together to get your initiative rolls.
And we won't have to do the +3 or -3 because that cancels out.
Where's an int
Yes.
save? Wait.
Why did you do an int?
So I need everyone to
Whoops.
roll an initiative check, please.
Initiative.
A feeling real quick, so I will be right back.
Okay.
I'm lost.
Oh, Scary, you don't need to do one, do you?
We all do.
Oh, right. Never mind.
Everyone who's participating, not Alexander or Mai.
Initiative. Where's mine?
Yes,
First
it'll be up on the top, remember?
Up the
Are you
top.
gonna do Key3's and Tiberius's public?
No, because I don't have their character sheets on a online thing. It's written down for me.
Oh, so you're just gonna okay.
Yeah.
It's a mystery.
So let's see. Charles, Rio, and Skier is 33. Okay.
Trust the DM. Put your faith in the DM. DM knows all.
She'll do fine.
What was Sky's?
7. I mean a 20. I had a 20.
No, I can see it. So
Plus
that's
3.
42 for Sky, Tiber, and Kiwi.
Oh no, it announces that too. 23 versus 33.
43.
I have a 43.
Yeah. So you guys will go first.
Ah, cool.
Oh yes, we
And-
can get sabotaged. Lovely.
Don't
So, as you and Kiri, as Iki shouts start, you and Kiri are ready to go, and Tiber instantly shouts, "There's a big moat. It's a bunch of water next to this big dirt rock wall. Just swim through it or whatever."
What if
So
I can't
what
swim?
what do you be doing?
Oh,
Okay. Okay. So obviously we're gonna walk forward, and we're going to start swimming.
Okay, so then go ahead and roll athletics as you start swimming. I'll roll her athletics.
Yes.
She got a 4, and
Oh.
you got a 19.
16. Yeah.
19. Okay, so you guys start swimming, and she's kind of like flailing a little bit. She's kind of freaked out. But suddenly she seems to like stiffen out and
Well,
be
she
more
shouldn't.
secure.
She shouldn't be freaked out.
Well, no, she's freaked out because she's not expecting to have to swim in deep water until she suddenly feels less freaked out by the water. For you, it is very deep, but she
'Cause she's-
seems to not be struggling as much as you on
'cause
her
she's
side.
supposed to have like the inspired stuff and the
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
At first, she was freaked out. Do you hear me?
Yes. I'm doing the best I can. There's so much going against us. We're fucking tiny.
Small.
So for you, it feels like it's very deep. You cannot feel the bottom with your feet.
Mhm.
So you are trying your best to swim with your leg attached. And she's going at it, and she's doing pretty good despite her low roll. How are your wings? They're probably helping you stay afloat.
I am actually probably going to be like trying to use like to flap them as well to like help me boost myself through
Okay.
the water.
Wait, could Sky
Alright.
not use her wings to like take Key3 over the moat instead of going through it?
I can't fly.
You're not allowed to
Oh.
fly over the obstacles.
trying to get disqualified.
Alright, Skier, what are you going to say to Charles and Rio as they approach their first obstacle?
I am actually going to cast Message.
Okay.
So I don't even have to like actually see it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a cantrip. Since I can see them,
What
it
the?
doesn't.
Why did I roll initiative? I've just misclicked. I'm sorry.
It's okay, no problem.
It doesn't. It's not affected by anything since I can see them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm basically going to tell them there's a moat that you have to swim across. I'm not quite sure how you're gonna do it, but just prepared to get wet.
Okay, Charles, Rio, how are you going to approach this?
I think
Sweet.
from my point of view, I would like to cast. Well, maybe I might not do this yet, but I could later on. I think we should just go
Talk
for
with
it.
your teammate, figure it out.
Charles, I
Yeah,
think we should just go for it.
Yeah, just cautiously step forward.
Yes. It's just
So you're gonna step into the water?
Yeah, like, imagine like you're feeling with your feet, so it's like you sort of just tapping it as you move forward until you feel the edge, and then.
yeah. You feel the edge, and then you slowly step in.
Okay. As you guys do that, both of you roll. Do not move your characters, by the way.
Yeah.
Stop
Well,
moving your
Rio's just
character.
going for it. He's got it.
I have to move your characters for this because you're not going to move at your normal paces for this stuff.
Because it's difficult terrain.
Yeah. It's an obstacle course. Go ahead and roll me What would catching yourself be? Rio, I'm going to need a dexterity saving throw, I think, from you.
Saving throw.
Minus
Okay.
3.
So Rio, you step in, and it is way deeper than you expected. You kind of fall into the water, and
Ow.
Are you holding on to Charles?
Oh, we're tied
Yeah,
together.
You're tied at the feet.
yeah,
You're
we're
only
tied at
where
the
one
feet,
foot is
but
attached.
I think we're going to be like gripping each other's clothing for
Yeah,
stability.
we're like supporting each other, maybe an arm around the shoulder kind of deal.
Yeah.
So roll a strength saving throw, Charles, to keep your ground. Okay,
Nice.
and that's a +3 for you as well, so that's a 19. So Rio, you falter, and like the water is extremely deep for you, and you almost fall in. Except Charles is able to keep a strong footing as he steps into the water, where it is very, very shallow. It is about knee deep for Charles, and Rio, you can't feel the bottom where you're at.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just heavily
Okay.
distracted.
I believe that your fins are probably also helping you stay afloat and helped Charles hold you up.
They
Fish.
could.
He's fish-like a little bit.
Yes, I have those manta ray wing things.
Yeah. All right. K3 and Sky, are you going to continue trying to swim forward?
Give me just a second, because I'm looking at all my stuff real quick.
At this point, Tiber will call out because he notices, hey, I think it's shallower on Kiri's side.
Alright, so me and Keith will probably swim. Like, I'll start directing us to the left a little bit, but still maintaining that forward pace. And I'll be using my wings to
towards
keep us
her?
afloat. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll be using my wings to slowly, like, propel us forward and staying
Okay.
afloat.
All right, give me an athletics check with advantage for you since you're using your wings to help you along.
Aren't I also supposed to have disadvantage because of something Domino's rolled?
Yeah, -3.
Yeah.
Right, you are.
I forgot about that.
Yep. Go ahead and roll with this regular then, since I would have given you advantage.
I'm rolling what? Athletics?
Yes.
Where is it? There it is. Oh. 9.
Not great. So Kiri actually seems to have found her footing. Like, it's still deep for you too, but it's way shallower than the other side, and she's able to like trudge her way through instead of full swimming, which is easier for her. She's kind of like hopping along while you're swimming. And you're trying to help propel forward, but your wings are kind of getting waterlogged and holding you back just a slight bit. But because you got to the shallow side, you did make a little bit extra progress. All right, Charles, Rio, and Skier.
Skier is going to not use message this time. She's actually going to cast pyrotechnics on Tiberius.
Oh.
Okay. What does pyrotechnics do?
So I choose a area. Wait.
Straight up just fireball the competition.
Okay.
I didn't quite read this.
No problem. No problem. Spells are complicated.
Okay, never mind. You're good. Because I also have the spell, and I'm also looking at it, and I was like,
Yeah.
But no, you should be able to use that without any problem.
Is there? So, are there like torches around?
There's probably some lights up in the top of the tent canopy. Keep it lit while you guys compete and to show off Iki's dazzling display. My beautiful rainbow bard.
But the ceiling's also 30 feet tall, right?
It's probably also flammable.
Yeah,
Probably.
that's in range.
Oh,
Oh,
that's why I wasn't doing it.
I'm going to cast Pyrotechnics on that then, because I didn't know it was not a target spell.
What are you doing?
No, because that's within 10 feet.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is I don't think there's any fire within 10 feet of anyone.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out what I can do.
Also, the bird that's flying around would probably hate being blinded.
I won't do that to her.
Yeah.
She's a beautiful bardy bird.
So the spell she was trying to do was gonna cause fireworks.
It was
And-
gonna blind him.
Yeah,
Mm.
a dazzling display of colors.
No, he's not within 10 feet. Damn it, I'm sorry.
No, you're okay.
Other like sabotage spells. I'm really like loaded up on helping spells. So I'll go ahead and give a Bardic Inspiration to Rio. And
Okay.
just pull out my Harpa and start playing. And then I'm gonna sing that you just gotta keep going. The moat's a little bit bigger, and then there's what are the little
They're
things?
wheels, wooden wheels.
Oh, and then there are wheels at the end ahead. So you just gotta keep going. Just keep swimming.
As Iki notices you start to sing and do your bardic inspiration, she joins you in harmony as she does some flips and shoots some powder into the air, flying around.
Skier smiles at that.
Bards helping bards. So go ahead, Rio, mark inspiration, and what are you guys going to do?
And since I have that ring, he's got advantage on that inspiration.
Dang, I want to play my flute too, but I'm too far away.
They're not.
I mean, it's all in the tent. You could join in the flute as harmony.
Yes, I would
Roll a performance check, please.
Yes, the performance.
I feel like everyone's cheering on Charles and Rio.
Nat 20.
Holy
Jeez.
crap!
oh
That's
my.
the
Nice.
second time today.
So as Skier and Iki perform this great ballad together, Mai jumps in with her beautiful flute with a solo, and it's just wonderful. Everyone cheers in the
God.
audience. It's a great time. Everyone's enjoying this.
We're all excited.
In fact, everyone who hears on Skier's team can take that inspiration. So Charles, you can have some too.
Yay!
Hey.
Oh.
Because
Oh
of
my.
bard ring.
Say that again, Tracy.
Don't they have advantage on that 1d8 because it's the special bard ring that I have, the ring of bard?
Doesn't that give you advantage on performance checks?
Let's see. So the accompaniment. So I have an accompaniment like happening
Yeah.
behind me. Nobody knows where it's coming from because it's invisible. But the person who uses the Bardic Inspiration can roll the inspiration dice twice and take the higher number.
I forgot what all I put in there because it's been a minute.
It's so
I wasn't here for like certain things, but don't you all still have the inspiration from that one thing from Elise's stream? Or did someone already use that?
I think we use Sky's downplay. If one of them rolls really bad on this next
Because-
one, they're gonna get advantage as well on that.
Because
so.
I remember someone else, like someone redeemed the advantage again, last night.
Correct.
Yeah, we haven't used that yet, I don't think.
Correct. We're gonna. If Charles or Rio roll really bad right now, they're about to use it.
Also, I have like 2 hours because I have to go start the grill and do stuff.
Okay.
Ooh, villain.
Hopefully, we'll get through some stuff in 2 hours.
You gonna
Just
have
remind
Yeah,
us
we
when it
definitely
gets
will.
closer, homie.
some
Mhm.
bratwurst?
Ooh.
I think we're
Alright.
going to steaks and stuff.
Nice. And then later on, we'll plan another day to do another session, and we'll keep this going because it's fun, and I hope you guys are enjoying it.
It is very nice.
All right, Charles and Rio, you got this inspiration. There's wonderful music cheering you guys on. How do you proceed?
Hey, Rio, do you want to swim this properly, or do you want to try and tread along in the water?
We could try to swim properly, or literally just push on through. If we push on through, we might get through it quicker.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's push on through then.
Okay, roll athletics checks for swimming.
Athletics.
Okay, Charles, take the advantage that was given before. Go ahead, roll again, athletics check.
Oh boy.
Oh my
Nat
God.
20. Well then, you guys make great progress with that nat 20, and you didn't even need to use your Bardic Inspiration. You both rolled really, really well. So you guys pull ahead a little bit. Why is this not moving properly? There we go. Alright, so you guys pull ahead, and you can feel the bank of the other side of the water, so you know you're almost out. So you just have to climb up the edge on your next turn and start through the wheels, okay? Guy, K3, and Tiber. Tiberius mentions, you're almost through the water. There's just these wheels coming up next. They're laying flat on the floor. It's got a navigator over them.
All right, so we keep swimming and hopefully getting out of the water.
Athletics check, please.
And I know they're right there, right?
What's right there?
Charles and Rio.
You have no clue where they're at.
So I can't hear
There's
them.
a 20-foot wall across between you two.
All right, athletics.
Yes. She rolled really good, which is good and important because she has that
16.
negative.
19.
So you guys make it across since you guys rolled so well. Go ahead and give me a strength check just to pull yourself up on the other edge. Again, these dice like you, Sky. You're welcome.
Correct.
15.
Alright, so you guys are able to clamber up onto the other bank and you feel solid but muddy ground beneath your feet.
Can I have an action?
Sure.
I want to cast Grease, and I'm not sure where, but I'm aiming for like just somewhere to the right of me.
Okay, roll a D100.
84.
Okay, and what area of effect does grease cause?
It will do a 10-foot square centered on a point within range and turns it into difficult terrain. And I'm aiming for like somewhere in this area.
Mm-hmm. Okay, hold on. Let me get this sized right. That's close enough.
Yep, that's perfect.
So you're able to get it like right there. There we go. So you guys got some terrain that's been made difficult ahead of you, but you don't know about it yet because Skier has not told you. Skier, you do see this grease appear as some magic.
Am I
Just-
allowed to tell them?
Yeah, on your turn, yes.
Oh,
Yes, yes.
okay.
Okay. Let me see. What key 3? No, she's not thinking that. Okay. That is your turn. And it is now Skier and y'all's turn, so now you can tell them yes.
Sky just made a nasty patch on the course ahead. Guys, I don't quite know what to do about it. There's nothing I can do.
I mean, you've warned them, and that's important too. Otherwise, they just fall into it.
Consider us warned.
Yeah.
Okay. I actually found something that I have.
Okay.
And I used my last Bardic Inspiration for it.
Okay.
It's called Unsettling Words. And as a bonus action, I can expend one of my Bardic Inspiration and choose a creature I can see
Mm-hmm.
within 60 feet. Roll a Bardic Inspiration die. I roll it. And the creature must subtract the number rolled from the next saving throw it makes.
Okay.
Would that count for their checks?
It would not check for the check. It would not count for the check, but if they have to make a saving throw, like if they fall or something like that, it would work on that. Hello, welcome back, Lord Rafa. Yes, they did. Just recently used it. Charles used it to get across this water bit here.
I think I'm just gonna keep on cheering on my team then.
You got a nat 20 with it. Okay, so you're just going to keep cheering your team, and they do still have your Bardic Inspiration, so let's remember that, boys. How are you? You got to climb out and then start heading across these wheels on the ground.
I think we just go for it and try to get out.
Yeah, then we climb out and then we'll use the inspiration when we get to the actual slimy stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
when we get to the
So to
sliding.
climb out, just roll a basic strength check to pull yourselves out of the water.
Strength check.
Nice.
Very nice, Charles. Oh.
Bardic Inspiration.
You might want to use that, Rio.
Okay.
Roll it twice. Take a higher number.
Roll. It's 1d8, so roll 1d8 and then roll 1d8.
So I'll just roll a 1d8.
Yes.
Roll it twice. A higher number.
Roll plus. No, oh no, that's gonna roll a lot of dice. Oh. I got 7.
That's a good one. Roll it again just in case you get an 8. Alright, so you get a 16 on your strength check to pull yourselves out. Both of you did really well. Charles, yours turns into a 19, and Rio, your turns into a 13. Kind of balances out, and you guys are able to get out of the water without any issues. You're now standing in the mud. You've been warned that there's, what'd you say, messy pits ahead of them?
Patch.
Nasty patch.
And there's you know that there's wooden wheels on the ground.
It's slippy.
So for them to not get affected by the grease, they have to roll higher than a 16.
Thank you
On
for
a
the
dexterity
5.
save?
Thank you for the 5.
Okay.
And since they know about it, they'll probably have advantage or something.
Probably not.
Well, they have to do dexterity to get through the wheels themselves if they're gonna march through them, and then they have to make the saving throw not to slip.
If they fail, they fall prone.
Okay.
Question.
So are you guys just gonna try and march through, or are you gonna do something different?
I have a question.
Yes?
I have that prestidigitation or whatever it is,
Uh-huh.
and it lets me clean. Can I clean it up? Can I clean up the messy patch?
Let me read grease real quick, just to make sure.
You want me to read it to you?
Sure.
Slick grease covers the ground in a 10-foot square centered on a point within range and turns it into difficult terrain for the duration. When this grease appears, each creature standing in this area must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or fall prone. A creature that enters the area or ends its turn there must also succeed on a dexterity saving throw or fall prone. So it looks like it's covering everything in that area.
But it doesn't say anything about it not being cleanable.
No.
The only downside is I can only clean 1 square foot.
So you could clean in front of either you or Charles.
I will clean in front of Charles.
Okay.
I would have personally done in front of you since you're the one with disadvantage.
It was his choice. So the square in front of Charles is clean. We'll just have to use our imagination because I can't augment the ruler that way. But we know that the one in front of Charles is now clean.
Yeah, 1 cubic
But in
foot.
front of Rio is still slippery. So you guys just gonna try and plod through?
Yes, I would assume.
Okay, go ahead and make dexterity checks to not trip on the wheels.
Dexterity check.
I'll just do it.
Ah.
The inspiration. Do you claim that? Can you claim that after you've rolled before you find out the answer?
The inspiration you can you use it after you roll before you find out the answer.
Oh no. Oh wait.
And
You roll a 1d8 twice.
yes.
Okay.
Nice.
That's an
Oh,
8, so
I
that'll
can get
be good. So that's 8. That's 12 plus your 3. That's 15 for your roll. Rio, you rolled a 4 and it's -3, so you rolled a 1.
Yes, I'm very good with the dice tonight.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll a dexterity saving throw just to see how much grease you get on you.
Ah.
That's pretty good.
Oh.
So
-3.
Yeah, it's still 13. So it doesn't make the save per se, but it's not like you're not doing a slapstick thing where you're pulling the tires up and drowning yourself in extra grease for no reason.
Yeah, it's not
But
the
you
end
are
of the world.
definitely prone. You have fallen on your face in this grease. There
Would
you
that
go.
be taking Charles with them since their legs are tied together?
Their legs are tied, their hands are not. Charles, make a strength saving throw, please.
They're like neck and neck.
This is a very tense race.
The obstacle course is working well. I like it. You're able to just barely keep your stance because with +3, that's a 10. I'm gonna let you just barely like stay standing, but he is down, and from the sounds of it, he is a slimy, slippery mess.
The duration is only a minute.
Okay. Again, these are 6-second intervals, so
Oh shit.
Yeah.
yeah. It's gonna be for a while.
Sorry.
I mean,
At least
Mai,
I'm not...
did you have something to add?
What?
Did you say you had something to add?
I was just gonna say, go Charles, go Rio, go Sky. It's your birthday.
Okay.
What about Tiberius and K.A.T.T?
Oh, I don't know them.
All right, so we switch over to Tiber, K3, and Sky. Tiber says, "You're at the tires now. You're at the tires. They've fallen a little bit. See if you guys can make it through without falling."
Okay. How big are the tires?
They are for wagon wheels.
How big is that compared to a ferry?
Bigger than you.
Yeah, I
Kinda
guess you could
halfling.
just hop through that.
Yeah.
You both are kind of small. Kiri is probably a little bit bigger than the circumference of the tires, but you could both just like hop through them if you can do that blindfolded. If you want
Nice.
to try that.
Yeah. So we're going to try and just hop through.
Okay, and since you can't see, it's going to be a little bit difficult, and you're just trying to blindly hop around tires that you can't see. So go ahead and give me some dexterity saves. Oh, by the way, Skier, who did you affect with your bardic thing?
I haven't affected anybody yet.
Oh, you decided not to use it. Okay.
I was just gonna cheer on my team. I will.
Oh wait, I thought you did the negative thing on me.
I haven't decided yet.
She didn't for sure say. I remember she was talking about it, but she didn't for sure say.
I made a nat one.
You didn't need it. Didn't need it. So you go to hop into the next one and you fall on your face instantly and
Fuck's sake!
pull K3 down with you. So you are both prone on the floor now. Inside one of the tires that you tripped over. Okay, back up to Skier, Charles, and Rio.
Actually, can I do a reaction?
Sure.
Can I use shield which creates a magical barrier to like catch myself.
Just read the spell for me.
An invisible barrier of magical force appears and protects you.
You're not taking damage, you're just falling prone. That's more for like to keep you from getting
when
hurt.
when you're attacked by. Okay.
Yeah. But good thought. Good thoughts.
Can I do Featherfall so I fall slower?
You're not hurting yourself.
Reaction when I fall. It's a reaction when I fall.
I'm gonna cheer on my team members and be like, "You're almost through the wagon wheels. You're almost through this. You got this." And I'm gonna give inspiration to Charles.
Okay. So Charles, you got your inspiration back.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm not doing Skier's accent right now.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's hard to keep up on accents sometimes.
I'll do it eventually. It's just like I don't.
Accents are tiring.
It's all good. All right, so Charles, Rio's on the floor. Charles, you're standing, but yeah, you know there's grease somewhere.
Can I help Rio stand up?
Mm-hmm. He is slippery boy, so I'm gonna have you roll a easy dexterity check.
While they're taking their turn, I'm gonna take 5 minutes. I gotta catch my breath. This is tense.
Wait, did I do? Oh no, it's a 7. Okay, phew. The thing looks like a 1.
Oh no,
No, it's
you're good. It's 9 plus 3 because of your bonus.
Okay.
So you're able to get Rio up, no problem. Didn't take too much time to do that. Now you're both up. You have a chance to progress forward if you can. But Rio, you are covered in this grease.
I would like to try going forward. The only alternative would be to wait until the grease ends.
That would take way too long.
Yes.
Like an hour, right?
It's a.
I mean, you can come up with a creative way to move forward, or you can just try to keep plodding forward. That's up to you.
I keep looking at my spells.
Didn't one of you just use prestidigitation?
I could use that, but it only works on 1 cubic foot.
Probably clean yourself a little bit.
Would I be able to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, I can use prestidigitation to clean myself.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. Yep, you clean yourself up. You're nice and tidy. In fact, the square underneath you also appears to tidied as well.
Awesome.
Not that. So now it's only the 2 squares in front of you that are greased up, but you don't know that.
But I did tell them that they're almost out.
You did warn them that there's more grease. They don't know how much more.
Come on, let's trot ahead, I guess.
Yeah, we'll just trudge ahead.
Okay, roll me some dexterity checks. Or some athletics.
Oh!
There you go, very nice.
There we go, there's my athletics.
Which one?
I mean, whichever one's higher for you.
What are they doing?
I mixed it up.
No.
They're just plodding forward.
Okay, it's definitely.
Are they going through the grease?
Inspiration now.
Yeah.
Okay, inspiration's a good idea to use. You can roll D8 twice.
I have a question.
Yes.
So they're going through the grease, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when they have to make a dexterity throw?
They'll have to make a save, yes. But Charles is about to fall on his face potentially. 5, 6, 7, 8. No. With the +3 that you have, that's still good. So you guys make it forward. Go ahead and do your dexterity saving throws to not fall in the grease, because it is still slippery.
Oh!
All right, this time Charles goes down. Oh wait, no, yeah, they both failed because he's got his -3.
Don't forget the Bardic Inspiration.
He used it, didn't he?
I gave him another one, I thought.
He
No,
just
that's-
used it just now. So you both fall. You make it over to the next set of tires, but then you slip in the grease and fall again.
Oof.
So you're making slow progress over there.
It's rough.
It's rough. Sky's sabotage is working in
Rough.
your favor. Back to Sky and Kiri.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
What is this wall?
That is the 10-foot wall that you don't know about, but Tiber is going to warn you about when you get closer
What
to
is
it.
this?
That is the bars I described earlier as well.
Okay. So I'm waiting for Tiberius to talk.
Get up, guys! You got a few more feet of tires to go. Wheels to go, I mean.
So I know
Okay.
how big are the tires and relevance to me? Like, are they bigger than me?
They're big as you in circumference.
All right. I cast Thunderwave.
Okay, what does Thunderwave do?
A wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you. In addition, unsecured objects that are completely within the area of effect are automatically pushed 10 feet away by the spell's effect.
Oh, that's okay.
Fun.
So, Key
My
3, who is
argument
tied to you,
is secured.
has to make a save,
Yes.
and Rio's gonna have to make a save.
I thought he's just outside of it.
No, he's just in it.
What kind of save do I have to make?
Is it a dexterity save, Sky?
Constitution.
Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay.
As the ground shakes and Key 3 got a nat 1.
Good job.
And takes 7 damage.
And it's pushed 10 feet?
Come.
Yeah,
Yep.
Sky, make a strength saving throw.
Why am I making a strength saving throw?
Because Key 3 has been shoved 10 feet from you by your own magic.
No, they can't be. They're secured to me.
But wouldn't it
That's
also shove you
items
as
that are
well?
secured to you. Not people.
Wait. So if Sky is tied to Key 3 and Key 3 gets pushed away, wouldn't Sky be like slingshotted with her?
This is
Yes.
we're doing a strength saving throw right now.
I made a 16, which is exactly what I needed to.
That is very good. Rio, did you do your save? You
I did. I got 21.
You made it. You're good. You do. What? How does the damage work? Is that no matter what, if you make the save or not?
If on a failed save, a creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you.
Okay, and successful save?
Half as much damage and isn't pushed.
So, Rio, you take 4 damage.
But the tires that are within range are pushed.
Yes. Give me a moment. I'm doing the people
Okay,
first.
Okay.
1d8 or 2d4?
She rolled 7 damage, so
Right.
Rio's gonna take 4 of that.
I didn't know.
Poor Key 3, I'm sorry.
I didn't want to hurt you, Sky.
Why would
I mean,
you
it's
hurt me?
smart. It's
I
smart.
didn't want to hurt you, Sky.
She's about to hurt you.
I'm about to hurt you, Sky.
My main thing was pushing the tires, okay?
And you did. They have
And
been
you hurt
pushed.
my team member.
We are protected by the obstacle course gods, okay?
Sure.
I'm
So
sorry.
there's a bunch
We're
of
aware.
wheels up here now, and they've all moved over here. And some back here, because there's like one, and then the one around you pinged off over here.
What about the ones on their side?
Oh yeah, those also pinged. Charles, make a dexterity saving throw. With advantage because you're on the floor and they're kind of swinging over your head.
Oh yeah. I mean, I was gonna say I'm blindfolded.
Tire.
Yeah, you felt the rumbles, so you're like ducking, and I'm seeing if any are gonna hit you.
Alright, so another feature.
That's 12. So I think from these just flinging over your head, I think that's fine.
Alright, and by the way, the spell emits a thunderous boom, audible out to 300 feet.
So everyone heard that. Those who were close felt that.
I'm pretty
And
sure the
everyone
entire
saw the
circus
tires.
heard
I definitely
the wheels
felt
go
that.
flying. All right. So now there's no more wheels directly in front of you, and Tiber just looks over and is like, well, that was one way to do that, I guess. There is some against the wall in front of you, but they might help you get up the wall. It's
Alright,
a
so
10-foot wall is your next obstacle.
Can we get up now, or does that already take up my action?
No, that was your action, but you can still get up and make part of your progress towards the wall.
Yep, we do that. So you want me to roll?
Okay. Nope, you just get up. There's nothing in your way anymore, so you just get
Okay,
up and
cool.
get over there. Good job. Next, you'll have to address the wall. Charles, Rio, and Skier, it's your turn now. There's tires or wheels everywhere.
Get him, Skier. You have to maintain the balance.
Are you wearing metal, Sky?
No.
Any piece of metal at all?
I mean, I have a taser.
So yes,
Is it made of metal?
I don't know. It's my.
It's got the metal ends and then some wire around it.
Okay, but I do want to mention
Copper.
we're very close friends, and you know my taser is
My friend.
You know that, like, I've been working on that taser for many years. It's my prized possession.
So this is across your back, right?
Yes.
I'm going to use heat metal on
Ooh.
your taser, and that happens.
Okay.
So what
can't-
does it do?
So it's choose a manufactured metal object, such as a metal weapon or a suit of heavy metal or medium armor that you can see within range. You cause the object to glow red hot. Any creature in physical contact with the object takes 2d8 fire damage.
Okay, I really don't think that's going to apply to the javelin, because the only thing that has metal is the metal prongs and the
That's
copper
against
wires.
your shoulder.
But it's all sheathed in wood because I would be holding the taser and not tasing myself. So technically, I'm not touching any of the metal bits. Do you see what I'm saying?
But you just said to her that it's against your back because it's kind of big for you.
Well, like I'm
And I
wielding
feel like
the...
the end of it might be against your shoulder.
Why would I be shoving metal prongs into my shoulder?
Not
of a
into
fucking
your
taser?
shoulder, like laying against your back.
I just don't think I'd be touching the metal bits.
If you're holding or wearing the object. So, in physical contact with the object. I don't know. That's the.
You also have
Yeah.
a couple daggers on you.
Oh yeah, you can just do the daggers.
Okay.
Yeah, do the daggers. That makes a lot more sense.
So then,
And
are they on your
tools.
sides?
What?
And are they on your sides?
Yes, I have one on both legs.
So you feel that on your legs.
How long does the heat metal last?
So that that just is one. Hold on. Concentration up to 1 minute.
Okay, a minute.
And if you don't drop them,
You keep taking the damage, right?
you actually you have to succeed a Constitution saving throw or drop the object if you can. If you don't drop the object, you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks at the start of your next turn.
Because you're dealing with hot metal against body.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so what's the damage that she takes right now?
2d8, so I will have to roll.
Mm-hmm.
Let me. 10 damage. Fire damage.
So you feel those start to burn in their sheaths against your skin, Sky.
Okay.
Make a Constitution saving throw. You said.
Yeah. Or drop them. Yeah.
Good save.
Yeah.
If you want, you can get them out and just drop them until later and retrieve them later, or you can try and just keep them on.
All right. So I quickly take them out and throw them.
You will not yet, but you will on your turn.
Will that take up an action?
We'll talk about it when it gets to your turn.
Okay. I do a
I'm not
reaction.
trying to sound pretentious. I'm excited.
Can I cast like shield or something like to protect me from the damage? Like,
No, not this thing.
okay.
That's for hurting my companions right now. You see?
Hmm.
All right. Charles, Rio.
They're very cat-like.
Mm-hmm.
I am trying not to be a douchebag here. Because I have the ability to screw everything up for everyone right now, but I'm not doing it.
What would Rio do? Remember, be your character. Don't be yourself.
Yeah, I'm being real. I was thinking about casting a very certain spell.
If Rio would cast it, go ahead and cast it.
He would cast it, but he's in two minds about it because it would affect him and Charles and Skier.
That didn't stop me.
Oh, it would.
Clearly.
No, it would. It would it's a way of it's kind of I would screw everything up.
So what are you gonna do instead then?
I think me and Charles, Rio and Charles should just push on. I
Okay,
maybe
you guys have to get up. You're covered in grease.
do we have to make a save for that or anything?
Not at the moment. What are you
Okay.
guys doing? I need to know what you're doing.
I think we
Well-
should get up and get out of the grease at least.
Yeah, we'll get up and get out of the grease.
You're almost
Okay.
to
Which ones to roll?
Skier is going to yell out. You're almost to the wall. Just keep going. You'll have to climb a wall.
Okay, so you guys are able to pick yourselves up and roll some dexterity checks to make it to the wall without slipping in the grease you're covered in.
Dexterity.
Oh no.
Neither of those are great. So you're not going to make it all the way up to the wall. You're trying to pick your steps and try not to fall. You nearly fall several times and catch each other.
Mm-hmm.
You're not having the best time getting forward, but you've made it to the wall, and you're out of the grease. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Right.
If there's nothing else from you guys, it's back to Tiber, Kiri, and Sky. Tiber calls out that you're at a 10-foot tall wall that you need to scale over, and on the other side there's looks like monkey bars, but all in crisscross jumble kind of style that lead down to the floor about 15 feet after the wall.
Okay. Give me a moment. Okay. So obviously, would like I throw down my daggers because they're burning my skin.
Okay, good.
I get my grappling hook from my bag of holding, and I tie it to my hempen rope, which is 50 feet.
Okay.
And Tabir's already told me about the metal bars, right?
Yep.
So I want to basically do the best I can to throw the grappling hook over the wall and hopefully get it to the... Actually, no. All right, I need a moment here because I'm trying to read.
Mm-hmm.
Big brim plans.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I undo the fusion on Mai's mace.
Okay. You no longer have a +1 mace.
Balls.
No, you just have a regular mace.
So in your D&D Beyond character, Mai, I think I left the regular mace. Just unequip the +1 mace and equip the regular one.
You're getting it back because I do plan to undo what I'm doing. So I
But
will
for
say,
right now, just so
yeah.
that we have it recorded.
Okay.
How does one Oh,
So
manage
go to your
I see,
inventory.
I see.
Yeah, and just unclick and click the boxes.
Okay, so it no longer has a red thing in the box.
Good. And you want to equip your regular mace. You should still have in your inventory.
Where would that be? Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, cool.
Perfect. All right. Done.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing,
that was
Sky?
easy.
So out of my back pocket, actually, it's in my pocket.
Mm-hmm.
I pull out my crystal barrel, and I summon Eve.
Okay, let me get Eve for you.
My Eve little baby.
I
And
have
as
regrets.
you guys look, a little mechanical flying fox forms in Sky's hand.
Okay. Am I allowed to do anything after that? Because that is technically my action.
That would be your action. As a bonus action, you could direct Eve to do something.
Yes. Can I pull anything out of my bag? And like set something up as a bonus action?
Let me know what you got in your plans, and I will let you know if you can do that.
I have a grappling hook and some rope, and I want to give that to Eve so Eve can just fly it over and attach it.
So I will let you get the grappling hook out and tie it to the rope, but Eve can't send it yet. She'll be
Okay,
able to
'cause I
send it
can't-
your next turn.
Yep.
Okay? Alright, so they're still over there. Tiber has not seen you come over the wall, and he's like, "You guys okay?"
Yeah, we're fine.
And Kiri next to you is like, "What the heck are you doing? You all this rummaging."
I just had to get some little extra help. We got this. It's fine. We got this.
Okay, I'll trust you. Alright, Skier, Charles, and Rio.
Hmm.
What can I do to help?
I'll be right back.
Okay.
I have an idea.
Yes.
I'm wondering if I could use Ice Knife and put them into the wall and use that to climb them.
Just read me the description of Ice Knife.
You create a shard of ice and fling it at one creature within range. Make a ranged
Don't you
spell.
have daggers?
It's specifically for attacking creatures with it. If
So-
you have daggers, you could use them.
I
Oh.
think it explodes after it, in fact.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. I didn't read that part of Ice Knife. We could have taken damage. Lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't you glad we got a really nice DM who's like, "Are
I'm
you
so
sure?
nice. Best DM.
Are you sure?"
She's just very kind.
I have regrets about last turn, but okay. Nice. I will equip my daggers.
Mm-hmm.
So I reach into wherever my daggers are, and I take them out.
Mm-hmm.
And I throw them at the wall very hard. Hoping.
You're throwing them at the wall?
Well, I'm going to dig them into the wall, I should say.
Okay. Because
And-
I was gonna say that's a blind knife throw. That sounds fun.
Okay, Lisa, quickly, how do I see what I can do with Eve again? Like, where did I pull up that page?
That should be in your extras.
I don't see Eve.
Did you activate the infusion?
I should probably do that, huh?
Then it'll
Where's-
show up after you activate the infusion.
That will be under...
Inventory infusions. Charles, do you have any ideas or help with what Rio's going about?
I was gonna ask Rio if he could clean us up.
I will do that.
He can clean half of both of you or one of all of you.
I will clean up Charles.
Okay, Charles, you are no longer sullied by grease.
Okay.
Anything up your sleeve to help get over this wall?
Not really.
Alright.
Aside from my daggers being in the wall to use as footholds.
What you got, Skier?
I want to intimidate T3.
Okay.
Why are you intimidating that poor girl?
Because you're attached to her.
Poor Kiri.
I'm going to say, oh my god, you're melting! You're melting! Oh my god!
You're horrible. Roll intimidation check.
If we were doing that, I should have done what I was going to do.
20!
Oh snap!
What about the spells that
Holy
Mike
shit.
cast on her? And heroism.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, those are a thing.
Alexander did heroism, I thought, so she couldn't be intimidated or scared.
She can be intimidated. She can't be scared. Alexander, are you here, or is he still out?
Yeah,
Okay. Can you? What's the duration of heroism?
1 minute.
yeah.
Okay, so she still has the effects of heroism for a slight bit longer. But she is, with that nat 20 and with her garbage rolls of, I give her advantage to try and fight it. She does like start freaking out and like patting her face. She like doesn't have like full fear, but she's like trying to keep herself from becoming a puddle as she was perceiving other things. So she is going to be slightly incapacitated for you, Sky, on your next turn.
Of course.
Charles, Rio, would you like to try to scale the wall?
I think we should.
Assuming you're getting your knives out and stabbing the wall.
I've already done that, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll Actually, I only have one dagger, but
I
I've-
really like how this 2v1.
I've put
Okay.
both my daggers in the wall.
You threw both your daggers into the wall.
No, he
I-
ended it.
Yeah, I've put both. I've put both my daggers into the wall.
And Charles?
so are you using them as stepping stones, or
Yes.
are you gonna like?
Yeah, they're footholds. We can climb with them.
Okay. Do you want to put mine in as in the next step then? Because
Yeah, we can definitely do that. We could put your one up a little bit higher,
yeah, oh yeah,
and then we can gradually. Once we get to a certain point, I'm pretty sure we could use my appendages and pull ourselves up. If they're able to be stuck into the wall.
It's only a 10-foot wall.
good idea.
Go
So-
ahead and roll dexterity for knife placement, both of you.
Just
Are they still covered in grease?
Rio is. Charles is not.
Oof.
oof.
6.
2 nat 1s on dexterity. So you guys think you've placed these knives in great spots. Iki and Mai and Alexander are able to see that you literally put them all right next to each other, and they're not going to be super helpful. But you guys are very proud of what you've done.
Skier's just gonna laugh.
You can't see; it's on the other side of the wall.
Oh, damn.
Sadly.
The gloves are coming off next round.
The claws are coming out.
What do you guys want to try to climb the wall now?
Yeah, with our wonderful footsteps.
Hell yeah. Alright, and you are tied together, so it is going to be difficult, but go ahead and do an athletics climbing check.
Would they have disadvantage because of the grease covering the knives?
Rio will have a harder check to make.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no. So you guys go to try and climb this wall, and Rio puts his greased up foot on the knives, and kind of realizes that they're all together, and slips and falls and pulls Charles down, who is just kind of like tried to spider climb up the wall. And you're both, again, I'm sorry, prone on your backs in front of this wall now. Rio still covered in grease, Charles clean.
Kid gloves are coming off next round. Y'all are getting it.
Sorry about that.
It's all good.
Good attempt. Good attempt.
Okay.
All right.
I have a question for out of character.
Yes.
I know you probably won't give me the answer,
Uh-huh.
but is gliding considered flying?
Gliding and flying are different.
Okay.
Flying, you have the ability to move up
Okay.
and change your direction more easily. Gliding, you are only slowly going down.
Because
and
the
forward.
rules were no flying.
Correct.
Okay. Wait a minute. How tall are these bars? Are they like monkey bars?
They're kind of like monkey bars, but there's a lot more and more different angles and patterns, and
Would
like
we
more of
be
a
able to
mess.
literally just walk under them?
You can't see that, but if you ask Tiber, he might let you know about it.
Okay. Is it our time?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I put my arm around Keith through. I'm like, trust me, you're safe. We've got this. I won't let anything happen to you. You're safe. We've got this.
Roll
You know,
a persuasion check, please.
Oh, shit, that's gonna be my worst one. I got a 15.
That's not bad. She seems to calm down a little bit.
All right.
She's
and
still
so-
like holding her face, but she like nods. It's like, oh, okay, I'll just, okay. Even though you
And
can't
then,
see her nod, you
I
feel
like-
her stop trembling as much.
So like, this is my friend Eve. They're my pet baby, and I take her hand and put it on Eve, and like so she can pet it. And like he's gonna carry the grappling hook I made over the wall and attach to the bars, and we're just gonna walk over. Okay?
What? Lock?
Yeah, we're gonna hold onto this rope, and we're just going to climb the wall over.
Oh.
Just one foot step in front of the other.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Then once we get to the top, we'll talk to Tiberius about what the next step, and we'll decide what to do there from there.
Okay.
All right, and then
she seems like she's for it.
okay. So I give the grappling hook to Eve, and I'm like, Eve, you fly this over and attach it to a good monkey bar point, to a good point on the bar, so it doesn't budge.
So Eve flies over, and you don't know where she is, but you probably hear it clank, and Tiber calls out, you little fox-winged, you got a grappling hook that's solid.
So we, keeping in mind that I probably pushed a bunch of tires against the wall, we do our best to go ahead and climb over.
Go ahead and make the athletics check of climbing.
And I will be holding K3 close to my side with one arm around her.
Okay, and I will give you an easier check because you have the rope to help pull you guys over.
And she's on board with it, so she knows what we're doing.
Yep.
What am I doing? Athletics?
Yes.
I got
She is still getting disadvantaged because she is more timid and scared about things, but
I got
she
22.
rolled pretty damn good. 22, that's even better. So you are able to help guide / pull and get you and Kiri up on top of the wall. And can't see anything still, but Tiber calls out, "Oh, good job! There's a bunch of just metal. It's kind of hard to see from here, even. But they go at odd angles. They're not all straight. Some are angled and slanted and stuff. They look like some of them go into the ground. It's like a mess of metal poles. I assume you just have to try and make your way through. Maybe you could make it to the ground and snake in and out of them, or just try and walk across the top. I don't know. It's a mess.
Wonderful metal poles.
I can't talk yet, can I?
You can talk.
Okay, so Tiberius, can we just glide over? Is there enough room?
Glide over? I mean, I guess. You think you could carry Kiri?
Maybe not this size, but if I was a little bit bigger, I could.
Well, as long as Ziki doesn't think that's cheating.
Out of character.
Yeah.
I have a spell called Fairy Fire, which each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet light that I choose.
Uh-huh.
Could I then cast Detect Magic and see what's outlined through the blindfold? Because
when you cast Fairy Fire, it outlines it magically for you.
But I can't see it because I'm blindfolded. But if I use detect magic, I can sense it. So even though I'm blindfolded, I can still see it.
Okay, but I don't think either of those spells are a bonus action, so that would take 2 separate actions.
Yeah. It was just an idea.
Good
I-
idea.
And
Get more time.
having Eve there. I can control Eve as a bonus action. Do I still have one of those?
Yes. Well, no. You sent her
Because
over
I-
for the bonus action.
Yes. Okay. That's it.
Okay. So Sky and Kiri have made it to the top of their wall. Back to Skier, Charles, and Rio, trying to scale their own wall.
Yes.
I feel like such an ass.
It's all in good fun.
I'm going to torment Key3 again.
Oh no! Please
And-
no!
And I'm going to intimidate. I'm gonna say, your toes are falling off. Your toes are falling off. Quickly, make sure you grab them.
Okay, roll a intimidation, please.
God,
Oh no!
such an asshole.
So, as you see that, you can see Kiri panic again, straight panic, and like ducks down to her feet, just grabbing at her toes. And Sky like you probably teeter a little bit because you're on the top of this wall.
Mhm. To be fair, we probably have a lot more space than Gary and Rio would. Charles and
true,
Rio.
true. But she is like back into full panic, and I think
Mhm.
heroism's probably wearing off now. She's freaking. Okay. Anything else?
No. Well, hold on. Let me look.
Wait.
I'm gonna ask if I'm gonna ask Charles and Rio. Hey, are you guys okay?
I'm doing
Are you
fine. I'm doing
driving
fine. I
along?
have an idea.
Bit stuck.
What did Mai want to say?
Out of character, did I actually use my spell from earlier? Hold on, what was it? Beacon of Hope. And how do I tick off my spell slot for that?
In D&D Beyond, if you hit cast, it'll cast it and use the spell slot for you.
Oh, okay. So should I do that now?
If you didn't before, yes.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I casted it
Good job.
earlier.
Yeah, she'll still have hope, but the fear is still there.
She's barely trudging for it.
Mm-hmm. This poor girl.
So we've fallen. I think we should get up.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah, good idea. That's You said something
Imagine
about an
trying to
idea.
walk without getting up.
I mean, I can do that, kind of. I'm just looking through my whatchamacallits. Which appendages do I have? Is it the claws?
How do you not know?
I have terrible memory, thank you.
Your character has crab claws that I put on him for you.
Nice. Okay, so memory rejiggered. I would like to try climbing with my claws.
Are you just gonna drag Charles up by his foot?
If he clings to me, that won't happen.
Well, you
Gonna
didn't
communicate
say any
with
of
them?
that, did you? You gotta communicate with people, homie.
Okay, Charles, if you cling to me, I can try to scale the wall. Use
I'll
my
try and somewhat hold myself with one hand, but cling to with the other.
Okay, so make a strength check, Charles. It's gonna be kind of difficult because he is still greasy.
Oh, dude, no.
Oof.
12, you feel like you have a grip.
Oh, he's about to get smacked up that wall.
Rio, you are slimy boy. What are you doing?
I'm going to try scaling the wall with my claws.
Go ahead and do an athletics check with advantage because you're using your claws.
What's the wall made out of?
The wall is dirt and some rocks in it and stuff.
Ooh.
I rolled a
Rock.
9.
Do it again, you get advantage.
5.
No. So that's a 6. So you start pulling yourself up, and you feel like you're getting a grip until some of the wall crumbles in your claw, and you and Charles go down yet again on your backs.
I'm trying everything I can help.
I am so sorry. The dice said no.
Question out of character. How thick is this wall?
You don't know.
Okay.
This has become a really great obstacle course. I am having a lot of fun.
You're winning right now too.
Do I
really
still
want-
do I still have an action to be able to cast a spell or something?
That was your action to try to climb the wall, my guy.
Oop. Okay.
You got up, you tried to climb the wall, and it didn't work out.
Does
If
it-
Charles wants to try something, he still has an action because he was just holding on.
I don't know, other than climbing myself, I don't have much I can do.
Okay.
Okay, I know what I'm gonna do next time at least.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Alright, then we're back to Tiber, Sky, and Kiri. Kiri is back into panic mode. You can hear her hyperventilating next to you. She's in a ball. And Tiber's like, she's freaking out, she's freaking out. Whatever spell that was helping her must be wearing off. Oh god. Kiri.
Hmm.
So sadly, Kiri is completely useless to you.
It is a very 2v1 situation here. Okay.
Big brain Sky, let's go.
I
That's
I
really what's
failed
been
my big
carrying
my
me
big
here.
brain.
and the dice have been on your side.
Yeah. Alright, so obviously I go to Key3. I kind of get on my knees some level with her. I'm like, hey, it's fine. She's just shit talking you. You're fine. And I even put my hands over her feet and like, yeah, they're all there. You're safe. You're fine. You're okay.
Roll a persuasion check.
You're fine. I made it 2.
Yeah, no, she's not hearing you. She's in her own mind of panic.
Like, come on,
Yay.
just hold on to me and I'm gonna get you through this. So just like put your arms around me and hold on to me tightly, okay?
Let me see how responsive she is. No, she is just in a ball, just holding her legs to her chest and just
Okay.
unable to.
Oh god.
She's
I've
been
never
essentially
believed
paralyzed.
her.
Okay. Okay. I cast. Okay. I'm talking to her like, okay. I need to get you through. I'm gonna get you through this. Alright, so the enlarge/reduce spell.
Mm-hmm.
It says that if the target is a creature, everything it is wearing and carrying changes size with it.
Mm-hmm.
Would that count if I have someone in my arms and attached to me? Because
You're
it
not
does say
carrying her, you're
everything,
just tied to her.
unless
if
I
you
pick
hold
her up.
If you hold her, she will be enlarged with you. I will say that.
Okay. So I take her in my hands, and I'm like, I'm gonna carry you through the rest of it, don't worry. And I pick her up, and I cast enlarge/reduce, making us half the size.
Both of you half the size.
Yes.
So she becomes 1.5 feet tall, and you become 1 foot tall.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm using my. Shit, give me a second. I fucked up.
Did somebody call me?
No, just enjoy the show, Mai.
I'm using my fairy magic, so it doesn't take up a spell slot. I'm just trying to figure out which one it is use. Okay, got it.
Does it require a ritual casting time, or is it just a fairy magic ability?
It's just a magical ability.
Okay.
It's just verbal, so like abracadabra.
Yep.
It
I know
is
some
constant-
ritual casting you need to do like a thing, but I know some of it's not. So I was checking.
I used the wrong spell. Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay, I fucked up again. How do I unuse
okay.
how do I unuse
You just
something?
untick the box on the top of the spell slots.
No, I once per long rest I accidentally hit it. It's fine. I'm not gonna use that anytime soon. I'll
You
just
can
forget about
untick
it.
that too.
It's not letting me.
Do it in the features and traits.
Got it. Enlarge
Okay.
/ reduce.
Yes.
Actually, let me check out the spell real quick. Because I used the second level. But I don't think that means anything really when it comes to that spell. Okay, so the big thing is that we are now super small, tiny, and we have disadvantage on strength checks and strength saving throws.
Okay.
But now that we're half the size, I'm going to hold her and ask Tiberius, like, is the ground in front of us safe to land on?
He's like, well, if you can come out by at least 20 feet, you'll be good. It's a little rocky, but
Wait, so, like, is he talking about, like, at the front of the bars? Or, like, I meant, like, right in front of us, like, at
you
the
meant
wall?
in front of the bars.
Okay. So, obviously, we're gonna jump down, and I'm gonna be basically trying to glide down where he directed me.
And you're holding her, and she's still a little bigger than you, because you're both
Yes.
reduced the same rate.
But I'm using magic as well as my wings to kind of glide us down.
Yes, but you are still trying to carry her, so that is going to be a strength throw.
Yes. So
With the negatives of the thing, 1d4, right?
no, I have disadvantage. I have to roll twice and take the lower
Disadvantage,
number.
okay.
So that'll be a strength check, right?
Disadvantage, strength check, yes please.
Well, the first one's a 13. And the second one is a 0.
So then that one, you go, you bundle her up in your arms. She's a little bigger than you, so it's a little clumsy. And you jump off to try and glide down. You're not trying to fly, like you said. You're trying to glide down. And you feel that her weight is maybe more than your smaller figure can handle. And you drop faster than you expected and land into a pole, one of the poles. But we'll say you did make some progress there. But you hit into a pole, and do you want to either grab onto the pole or just let yourself fall?
How fast are we falling? Like, are we gonna get hurt if I fall?
You were 10 feet high, so it's not high enough to incur fall damage.
So I'm going to.
Either you're going to make a dexterity saving throw and a strength check to try and hold yourself up, or you're going to let yourself fall.
I'm going to fall because I want to land underneath the bars.
Okay. So you are going to fall, and you might hit like a couple bars on the way down. You might feel a little bruised. You're not going to take any physical damage, but you hit several bars on the way down.
And I'm doing my best to cover Kithri as we're falling.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a dexterity saving throw just to keep her from getting hit on your way down.
It did not go well.
No, it did not. You both get hit and flung around a little bit as you go boom, boom, boom on your way down to the floor.
Oh shit, I was doing negatives. Technically I have a 7.
Yeah.
Plus 3.
That's still not enough.
Yeah. No, when I said when I was doing the strength check, I said 0 because I accidentally did -3 instead of +3, where it would have been 6.
Well, it was a nat 1, so it was a critical failure.
That too. Was it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I wasn't looking.
It's red, so it's a nat. If it's green, it's a nat 20. So.
I don't know.
All right, so you have made some progress, but you are prone on the ground and a little bruised up.
Right, but I still have my bonus action, right?
Huh? Well, no, I don't think so, because you cast the spell as your main action, then you tried to do the glide thing and tried to keep her safe on the way down.
Okay.
So I'm gonna call that as your full turn. Fair enough for you?
Yep.
Okay. All right, Skier, Rio, Charles, see if you guys can get up on this wall.
I'm laughing at Sky.
That's so mean. We're supposed to be good friends.
It's
Just
good
staring, like,
competition.
think.
I mean, we can still be friends.
You melted my daggers.
They're still there. Except the key 3 in your hands is melting.
Okay, I think we should try to get up again.
Yeah, I don't think that was a bad idea. It just
Out of character, can I give you some advice?
let me
Charles said he had an idea.
Okay.
actually pause this.
I will listen to Charles's idea, and then
Maybe you should listen to Charles's idea first.
No,
yes, that's what I'm gonna do.
well, I don't think it was a bad idea climbing it. If we try it again, I can try to help guide you. You know, literally guide you.
Yes, we can definitely try that. You can pull me along, but I'm going to do something incredibly horrible to the other team real quick.
Oh gosh.
No.
Keep
So
in mind, we're
Safe,
supposed to
Rio.
be really good friends.
Okay.
We're supposed to be really good friends.
Yes,
Ty-
but you're in
Tybe-
a friendly competition right now, right?
Tiberius isn't my friend. Okay,
Wow.
this is something that Rio would
Wow.
do. I'm going to try and cast darkness on him.
Okay, you can't see though.
Yeah, spreads from a point I choose. So
Yes,
I would
but you
I would
see. What we're gonna do is you're gonna roll a percentile dice, and we're gonna see how close you get to where you want it to go. How big of a darkness circle is this gonna be?
well it's always going to be 15-foot radius.
15 foot. Okay. I didn't know. You need to tell me these things because I don't remember all the things.
So which die do I get?
Roll 1d100 dice.
100.
Hold on, my VC face died again, which sucks.
No.
No.
Okay, back up. Okay, you got a 77. Okay, and you said
Yes.
it's a 15-foot circle.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna make it the right size, and then I'm gonna put it where you got it.
So it's a 15-foot radius, but there's also like a 60-foot range.
Yeah,
You can't,
but you were trying to get it on Tiberius or in that area, and with the 77, you get it in that area. It does overlap onto your side a little bit. You don't know this though.
Yeah.
It doesn't affect you blinded people at all because you're
It'll,
blind.
it'll affect Skier, but she may already have prior knowledge of the bars.
It'll, as I was gonna say, Tiberius and Skier cannot see inside this circle now. So
Yes.
when you guys do get on top of the wall, Skier will only be able to see Charles on his side of the wall, and Tiberius cannot see Sky or Kiri at all anymore.
That's not
Good.
bad.
Tiberius cannot help.
I have a question.
Mm.
What if I use detect magic while inside the darkness? Can I see, like, can I feel, sense the darkness around the objects? Like,
I
would
don't
it
think you
align
could
anything?
sense it around the object with detect magic, no.
But I would be able to see people casting magic.
You would know that there is magic around you.
Well,
Magic
like,
everywhere.
for the duration, you sense the presence of magic
Mhm.
within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic.
So you would sense the darkness around you.
Yeah. Okay.
It wouldn't really tell you where things are.
Nope.
Alright, are you boys gonna try to scale this wall?
Charles has full permission to drag me along for my heinous actions.
Yeah, you've already done a turn, haven't you?
Yeah, I've already cast my action.
I guess I'll give it a go then to just climb up.
Okay, do you have anything that can help you along in this task? Mr. Druid?
No.
No?
mean, not without cheating.
What do you mean cheating?
No, I don't know. Like, I had the idea of like, there was a couple points where I was like, oh, I could just shapeshift into something and easily like get an advantage in that terrain. So
Yeah,
I
you
really
could.
wonder
But,
what
like,
kind of
That's your
animals.
ability.
it'd have to be. I don't know.
Why don't you just change into a bear and climb the wall?
A bear can climb a wall, Sky.
That's a very powerful bear. Okay.
But no.
Actually, I have seen bears climb trees, so
Yeah, they can climb things.
Okay, alright.
That's even scarier. Thank you for that.
And they're pretty big, so like my idea was like you wouldn't have to cover as much.
True, true. Yeah, you're allowed to use your abilities and magic and stuff, Charles.
I know.
Mountain goat.
There you go. I'm a leap, you stay on. Let's go.
Climb on my back.
Why not
You'd
become a
have to ride
squid
backwards, I think.
and use the suckers to go up the wall?
Or an octopus, you mean?
Same thing.
No, not same thing.
What?
What are you gonna do about the breathing?
Octopus don't need to breathe water.
They don't need to breathe water.
They can breathe air too.
Seriously?
I'm pretty sure. Certain kinds, at least.
Holy shit.
I've heard of
That's I'm interested.
And,
I'm gonna go watch giant squid videos later on now.
oh yeah, they can actually breathe air.
Yep. So what are you doing, Charles?
I mean, for the time being, I guess I'll just try and climb up.
You're not gonna turn into anything?
No, not at the moment.
Okay. Go ahead. Are you gonna try and Rio, you're gonna join him?
Yes.
Okay. So both of you give me some athletics checks. Good job, Rio. You finally got a good roll. So that's a 17 for Rio and an 8 for Charles.
Yeah, I feel proud of that one.
Make a strength saving throw, Charles.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey,
nice.
that was pretty good.
Oh.
So, Rio and Charles attempt this darn wall again, and despite still being slick with grease, Rio is able to use his claws and manage his way up the wall. Charles is right beside him for a while until he slips, but is able to catch himself, and they finally make it to the top of the wall. And Skier, you cannot see Rio. He is shrouded in darkness, but you can see Charles now has made it to the top of the wall.
Woo! Go! You do have to get down though. There are metal bars in front of you. I sound like Gru.
It's all good. On your next turn, you will be able to attempt to navigate the bars, and now it is Sky and Keith's turn.
Suck it, Tiberius.
Okay. And so I asked Tiberius, you know, like, what's going on? Like, how far are we? Because we don't know there's darkness.
I can't see
well,
shit.
The other team, I think, cast darkness over you guys. I can't see jack diddly. I don't even know what's right in front of my nose right now. I don't even know when you're close. I have echolocation, man.
Eve can't see either, right?
Correct. Eve is now just like hunkered down on the hook on the bar that she hooked it to, and just like,
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and, you know, make sure K3's okay. Checking them out. Like, are you okay? Like, what's going on? Are you okay?
She is silently crying and rocking and holding
Oh
herself.
God. It doesn't matter that she. It's one thing that she thinks everybody is melting. She's been dropped. She's been traumatized. Why is it everywhere we go, we permanently scar someone for life?
Because it's fun.
Yes. We are now called the
boy.
Scar Bandits.
the scarring adventuring crew. Oh,
Okay. So I take K3 in my arms, and after making sure they're like as much as I can, check with my hands, you know,
Oh,
being
jeez.
blindfolded.
so basically, you're gonna slowly move forward, hold here in one arm, and use your other hand to make sure there's no bar in your way, and duck around and carefully navigate forward.
It sounds much harder than it really is, but yeah.
Yeah. I think we'll do a strength check for holding her the whole time, and then a dexterity check to make sure you can find the bars and navigate them correctly.
Okay, keep in mind we're smaller.
Yes.
I also want to call for Eve and tell them to fly above out of the darkness,
Okay.
and tell Eve to harass Charles and Rio if Eve can find them
Okay.
by like flying at them and just being a general nuisance and trying to push them over by ramming into them.
I'm kind of covered in darkness, so that may be very hard.
You're halfway
She
in the
doesn't
darkness.
know that. Also, we'll do Eve after you make your checks.
Yeah, because Eve is after I do everything I'm doing.
Yep.
All right, so I'm doing a strength check first, right?
Yep. It can be athletics or just regular strength.
I did regular strength.
That's a good roll. 21. Or
Technically, I'd have to
22,
redo it
right?
because disadvantage, so can I just change to dexterity?
no. Wait, what?
I'm half sized, remember? So I have to double my strength.
Oh,
check.
right. So yeah, do it again.
Oh, that was a 14.
That's still 14. That's still good.
Okay.
Okay,
and
go
then,
ahead and do your dexterity check or save, whichever one's better.
Can I do check instead?
Nope. You've done it now. It's
You
done.
said it too late. I got 15.
That's fine. That's still really good. So you're because you're being so careful and safe. You are making slow progress, but you are getting through without further damage to poor Kiri.
Okay.
Eve flies up and out of the darkness, which takes her a minute, and then she like flies around, and she has spotted Charles, but it is outside of her range to start attacking him right away. But she knows that her job is to bother Charles. It's just
Yay.
outside of her range to move all that and then also do something.
She does have a dodge. I mean, not a dash.
Yeah.
thingy.
Dashes to get there, but then she can't do anything.
Gotcha.
Okay. So, Skier, Charles, and Rio, it is your turn. Skier, you can only see Charles.
I can see Eve though.
You can see Eve as well, yes, correct.
Does this count as a creature?
Sorry?
Does Eve
Oh,
count
no.
as a creature?
Technically.
Is Eve a creature or a construct?
Construct.
Construct.
But we have agreed that both, because technically it is a creature.
Okay, then yes.
But keep in mind, Eve is my dear pet that you know I love dearly.
Mhm.
So please don't kill Eve.
I'm going to. Oh, I don't think intimidation will.
Let me pull up my
It
you
should
want me
be
to
under extras if you activated the infusion for the
So
homunculus.
do you want me to read you what it's immune to and everything?
Yeah.
Because you guys
So-
would know. You've seen Eve before and interacted with her.
Yeah. So she's immune to poison.
Mhm.
She cannot be exhausted or poisoned. I just said that. +4 stealth, +4 perception, +4 dexterity, blah blah blah. If the homunculus is subjected to an effect that allows it to make a dexterity saving throw to take only half damage, it instead takes no damage if it succeeds on the saving throw, and only half damage if it fails. And then,
Which is useful since she only has 11 HP.
the homunculus delivers a spell you cast. It has a range cut. So you don't need. That's not important.
And language.
I think it can understand the languages you know, right?
Yeah. So it understands language that I speak.
But I
But
think it can only talk in your mind. Right?
Yes, it has very low intelligence and very low wisdom.
Okay, so I am going to intimidate it. I'm gonna be like, you better not, or I will melt you. I have a spell. So
All right, make an intimidation check against her insight, I guess, which is +0.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, nat 20. There's no way.
oh no.
So Eve hears the threat and the malice in Skier's voice, and like just turns to look and see Skier's eyes. Like, she's serious about this competition. She won't take no for an answer. And Eve is slightly torn between doing what she was told to do and not getting melted by Skier. And looks like she'll probably be hesitating to take the action that she was supposed to do on her turn.
Fuck's sake.
Tell Charles and Rio that there's a little fox demon thing.
Ow.
It's a winged fox. It's a metallic winged fox.
Yes,
A
but
demon.
this is Skier being
Sounds like a
rude.
demon.
Okay. Skier's into this competition. There's no funny business.
There's a little fox demon thing. Sky has it. It's Sky's thing.
It's Eve. You guys know Eve.
Yeah.
Just watch out for it. I mean, you can't really watch, but lie down carefully and make it through the metal bars, and then you'll be on the other side.
Yeah.
Get him, Skier. Woo!
Hey,
Okay, so Charles, do you want to hang on?
I had the same idea. Go on. And help
We-
me out, right?
Because of my mana wings, we can just jump down and not take
Yes,
fall
you can
damage.
glide down.
We can glide down and not take fall damage.
Well, that's not a cape.
It's only 10
Nope.
feet, by the way, so you wouldn't actually take fall damage.
Yeah,
No,
but I will take
you'll be
damage
able to
anyway.
glide over the bars potentially, kind of like
Yeah.
what you tried to do.
Yeah, we can
Um,
potentially glide over the bars. We should give that a try.
Potentially, you are going to be carrying a man.
I'm carrying a Charles.
I'll give
You say
I'll
Charles
give you
isn't a man.
I'll give you divine guidance from the stars.
What does that do for him?
Well, guidance gives the creature I'm touching can roll a d4 and add it to the ability check.
Perfect. So Rio,
you do that
roll
before?
a athletics or strength check and add a 1d4 to that check as you're trying to carry this man on your wings.
So I click strength. Yeah, strength is my best one. So I get a 14 for that, then I roll a d4.
Yes.
It is very close. Oh.
So that's 14 altogether. Charles, to hang on, I'm gonna have you roll, I think, a strength check, just flat.
Would it be with disadvantage since, Rio's is still covered in grease?
Yeah, it would. So go ahead and roll it twice.
I'm really glad I said that. I was a 19.
Damn, boy.
That's still really good because that's a
Yeah.
16 with his bonus. So,
I still don't think enough to me.
thank you. So as Rio takes this leap and Charles is holding on for dear life. What the heck just happened to my character? My skirt just folded in half. That's fun.
Woo!
What was I saying? Oh yeah. You guys are able to glide down and make it over the bars, surprisingly. And Gear, you can see them now at the base of your tower, which is the last thing they have to climb to win.
God, that's not
It is a
fair.
very close thing. That was a really good roll.
Oh my god, this is
You guys
bullshit.
just made my numbers.
Climb up the tower.
All right.
This is bullshit.
Well, it's your turn now. You get a chance as well.
It's the circus.
I'm
it's not
excited.
rigged.
All right. For my action, I cast grease near where I know where the tower is.
Okay.
Well, like,
Roll
here
a
or talk-
percentile dice, please.
So what? 1d100.
Yep.
96.
All right.
Damn.
So you get it exactly
Why
where
does
you
it
want
say
it.
Eve?
Nearly exactly where you want it. So you want it on the tower and where they're at.
Exactly where that, like right there.
Okay. So what do they have to roll the check right now?
They have to do it at the start of their turn,
Okay.
and then at the end of their turn if they're still in it.
Okie dokie. That's fun. So there, you guys got grease to deal with next time, including Skier. Okay. What else are you doing?
You
Alright,
made
so-
an enemy this day.
Let me-
It's all in
Your
good fun, guys. All in good fun.
What?
Skier, your beautiful fur.
No.
Hear like the canonical like yowl of a cat, just angry and pissed.
So Sky screams like out like, if you don't fuck off, I'm gonna fucking set you on fire too.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh God.
Please remember we're all friends.
This is
Yeah,
war.
we're friends, all right.
Intimidation, not intimidation, because I'm not trying to intimidate, but it's more of like a jest. I will say that.
That's a jest. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Sure. Spear will totally take it like a jest.
Yeah, totally.
Totally. She'll totally help you in the next battle.
Alexander,
boy.
our friends are so competitive.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I take key 3 in my hands, and I'm like, Eve, can you see them, mess them up? Like, you've got this, Eve, love you.
Roll persuasion check. Because Eve is currently terrified of the
15.
cat that you just made even more terrifying.
I got 15.
Yeah, it's not gonna do it.
Okay, well, oh well. Anyways,
Gonna keep navigating forward?
yeah.
Okay, as you are navigating forward, you make it through the bars finally and bump into what you assume is the base of the tower.
Oh shit. As we're walking past, am I able to get the grappling hook back?
You can get that at the end, or you can try to get it now.
I mean, I don't think I was holding onto the rope, so I don't think I can. Because I don't know
You'd
where
be
it is.
blindly looking for it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not wasting time on that.
Okay.
But we make it to the tower, right?
Yes, you make it to the tower, but because you cast that spell, that is all you can do at this turn.
No bonus action?
Your bonus action was to shout at Eve and try to persuade her.
Ah, okay.
Okay, back to you three. If you can scale this tower and touch Skier without her
Don't
bending
forget.
down and touching you.
Saving throws. All
Also,
three of them.
everyone make a dexterity saving throw. All three of you.
Dexterity saving throw. I got 16.
No, you got 13.
Oh.
I
We
also
both got 13.
Ah.
Oh, and an 8.
Falls over.
Oh,
Thank you, Mox,
you're
for
gonna
resubbing.
get it.
So you all three fall down and slip in this grease. Scare, you do stay up on your platform.
Wait, what do I need to stay standing?
You needed a 16, but you have a -3.
I'm not gonna move.
I'm gonna
I don't
stand
know,
up.
But I am like out of character. I don't know if you'll answer me, but do like if we somehow do a bad damage to somebody, will they die?
What are you
I did
planning?
warn you guys at the beginning of starting this thing that there is the possibility of death in my campaign, in my short story.
Yay!
Well, I mean, like in here, they possibly could die.
The event
If you
host
kill them,
promised would be safe.
the only place that Astrid kind of like told you like you're guaranteed to survive from is the Colosseum.
Yeah, the Colosseum.
By the way, just a heads up, we got 20 minutes left before Crow needs to do his thing.
Correct. We're probably going to finish obstacle course and head towards the Colosseum, and we'll pick up there.
Sounds good to me.
If we can in that amount of time.
Sorry.
In character, Alexander, I think they're killing each other.
Are you still here? Okay.
It's fine.
It's fine.
What is going on, Avery? It's fine here.
It's no big deal.
I'm
Nah,
gonna
they'll fight it out. It's fine.
I'm gonna go ahead and prestidigitate the bottom of the stairs, because that's within 10 feet of me, right?
The tower has stairs?
The tower does not have stairs,
It
but you
doesn't
can prestidigitate the tower that you're on,
Okay.
the bottom of the tower that you're on.
Yes, I'll go ahead and do that.
Okay, so
I
that'll make
didn't know
part of
that
their
had a
climb
ladder.
easier. No, it's got crisscrossing like bars that they can climb up, but it's not like a ladder built into it or anything to make it easy.
Okay, and then I'm gonna turn my attention to Sky. I don't know exactly where Sky is.
Nope.
Parkour.
But I am going to
Start the rapture.
her.
Oh god.
So I'm gonna be like, you just ruined my fur. Cannot believe you. Next time, outside of this, you and me will fight.
Oh my
Oh.
Gotta fight for honor now.
Colosseum, Colosseum.
Yeah, make sure you do it in the Colosseum and not outside of the Colosseum, because we don't want
Ooh,
either
that'd
one
be
of you to
fun.
actually die.
Don't
I feel like
die.
a proper like challenge us to a like.
Domino's just bought advantage for Sky. Thank you, Domino's.
Oh my God, Domino's, I love you.
Domino's, please.
Look, it's 3 versus 1 here. What do you want from me?
I mean, you got two NPCs. They're just kind of been incapacitated by your teammates.
She scared my pet half to death.
Got a scarce honor.
She's trying to kill me.
We'll fight. She didn't say
Is
kill
standing
you.
up an action?
Is what?
To stand up, no, is it an action?
No, it's half your movement to stand up.
Okay.
You guys want to stand up?
Well, yeah, I'll
Yes.
stand up, I'm assuming.
Can I roll that intimidation?
Yes, ma'am.
What do I need to roll?
You need to roll an insight.
I rolled a 21, yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, it didn't work on Sky. You and her have been back and forth, and Sky's heard what you said to poor Kiri, and
Well,
she's
you
got
can
a
tell.
hard heart.
You can tell Skier actually really just doesn't mean it. She's just trying to get you to like back off.
Aww.
She's using her skills as best she can, and it's not
Yeah.
working on you, but it worked on Kiri.
Yeah.
She is upset. She does sound upset, but she actually just doesn't.
Okay, but like out of character, does Skier know that we can literally just use a cleaning spell to clean her fur?
Yeah, she has one.
It's the principle
Okay.
of it.
Okay, I got it now. I got it now. I was like, you know, we could easily fix that, right?
Yeah, it's the principle of it for her.
Pissy cat. So
Yeah. Out of character, we're all still friends, and even in character, I believe you guys are still friends. You're just having a friendly spat.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, I just want to make sure this is all clear because I don't want a meltdown
yeah.
from anyone.
Oh yeah, I'm having fun. I'm having fun.
Okay, good.
It's all
Are you
good.
guys okay? Rio, you're okay?
Yes, I'm perfect.
She's not.
Yay.
Do you think you can clean up any of this gunk? I don't think we're gonna be able to climb it otherwise.
I mean, she did clean the part that's right in front of you, Charles, for 5 foot square, right? 1 foot square, whatever.
Yeah, 1 foot,
Doesn't
1
she have
foot
to touch
cubic.
it?
No, it's within 10 feet of her.
Oh.
So she was able to clean the bottom half of the tower in front of Charles.
I think we should try and use my claws again and go up.
That would be a good idea.
It's not a flat wall. There's bars
Would it-
everywhere.
Try and carry me as well.
Yeah,
Yes,
but he can hook on with his claws.
I'm going to hook on with my claws.
Okay,
Where
so
possible.
you both are now newly, freshly covered in gunk. You did roll for that, and you fell down. You picked yourself up. So
Yes.
you can, Charles, you can roll strength check to hold on to him with disadvantage. So roll twice, take the lower roll, and then Rio, you can roll a athletics check with disadvantage. Roll twice, take the lower roll. Sad that nat 20 went to waste for both of you. That's sad.
Oh my god.
It would have been nat 20s for both of you. You would have won just now, but you got a 6 and a 1. So you both try to make a climbing attempt and holding on to each other, and it's just too slippery, too sludgy, and you both fall again on your butts.
Has
Roll
Charo-
dexterity saving throws, both of you, to see if you fall prone or just down because you couldn't make it up. Okay, so Charles, you do fall down all the way. Rio, somehow you're able to keep your footing. So Charles is prone, Rio is still on his feet, but you are both still covered in this.
Has Charos
Gunk.
used any like other movements yet, aside from like getting up?
No. So Charles, you could get up again before the end of this turn if you want.
Okay, I'll get up then.
Okay, so you were both on your feet. You just made an attempt and it didn't go well for you.
If they're ending their turn inside the grease, they have to make another saving throw.
Okay. Is it at the beginning of their next turn or at the end of the turn?
End of the turn.
All right, so make another dexterity saving throw, both of you.
When the grease appears, each creature standing in its area must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or fall prone, and then a creature that ends its turn there must also succeed on a dexterity saving throw or fall prone.
All right, so as you guys get yourself picked up and you start patting yourself off, this grease gets the better of you, and you're back both down again, sadly. All right.
We can't roll consistently bad forever, right?
I mean, you guys had those nat 20s. It was just a disadvantaged roll, sadly.
That
Mine-
grease is MVP.
It is very MVP for this
Yeah.
obstacle course, yes.
You can roll bad forever because my boy,
That's true, he's cursed.
he rolls nat ones really consistently. It doesn't matter, dice.
Anyways, now it is Tiber, Sky, and Kiri's turn. And
Mhm.
Tiber's like, I think I hear you guys. I think you're close. I just can't see.
I is like on the edge of her seat. She moved a seat closer.
You literally can't see anything. You can see nothing going on from that vantage point, sadly, but you can hear what's going on. And Iki's probably flying around giving a good show and calling out what she can see, which would be Charles and Gear and what she hears as well. So you're getting a little bit of what's going on, but you can't get anything from what's in the black darkness spell.
Alright, so I go to Keither. I'm like, look, we can climb this wall. How are you making, like, how are you? Like, we can just hold on to me and I'll carry us up this wall.
Roll a persuasion check.
I made a 6.
Okay, she rolled. Okay, how am I gonna resolve that? Okay, so she is still freaked out, but she's managed to get herself around your
Okay.
back and is just like clinging. And it might be a little tight, it might hurt a little bit because she's clinging so
Okay.
strongly. She just rolled a nat 20 to hold on, and she's just like a vice around you.
I stopped focusing on enlarge/reduce.
Okay, so you both grow back to your normal size.
Yep. Which isn't much, but you know, it's
Nope.
something.
Yep.
And
You are enveloped by a kiwi on your back. Your wings are poking out from under her armpits.
but I can't fly, so give me a second.
So she's not crushing them.
Yeah.
At least you don't have the disadvantage from being small.
Mm-hmm.
Well, from the spell that makes you even smaller.
Yeah, yeah. There's at least that, right?
All right, so I have
Advantage. Oh, you should.
Give me a second. I'm doing extra big brain
Oh,
right
right,
now.
Dominoes. We'll use that when she makes this attempt. Thank you.
I'm gonna be using big brain at the moment. Give me a minute to get it all figured out together for a second, real quick.
Okay.
Because I'm
Dominoes
using.
reminded me that you have advantage from him. I forgot.
Yes. Okay.
I love how intense this is becoming.
It's almost done if one of them can make it up.
I've discovered that Skier is competitive.
Yeah. This is a
Alright.
cool thing about figuring out your character as you play with them.
Shit.
I have an
Okay.
idea.
How tall is the tower?
10 feet. You're blind.
Hello, Thunder.
What,
You're
Dad?
allowed. Okay.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess there's nothing else for me to do besides try and start climbing the wall.
All right, roll an athletics check with advantage because of dominoes.
Well,
Here we go.
I made a 14.
14. With the 14, you are able to get up and tag Tiberius and take the victory for this round of the obstacle course.
Holy shit.
Congratulations.
Hey!
14 was the
We did
number to climb up the dang tower.
Was that exactly the number?
It was exactly the
Oh my
number.
Oh my gosh.
Congratulations. And as you complete this, Iki throws out a loud trill and like a big fanfare and comes over and says, "Congratulations to the losing team for putting in a best effort. You guys came so close." And she hands all three of you guys an orange ticket.
Oh.
And then
Technically,
she
6.
comes over to you guys and says, "Congratulations to
Alright,
our
you're right.
winners of Tiberius Sky and K.A.T.T. Here are your red tickets, redeemable with Madame Fortuna for money. And thank you so much for competing. A round of applause." And the whole audience gives you guys all a big round of applause.
So I take off my blindfold and I check out K.A.T.T, trying to make sure they're okay.
Yep,
taking
she
off
takes
their
hers off
blindfold.
as well.
And undoing the
And-
ropes.
Mhm.
And I notice she's hurt. Is that a thing I notice?
Yeah, you can see that she's like looks a little banged up.
And I'm like, I'm really, really sorry. And I cast Cure Wounds on her. Level 2.
Okay, how much do you cure up?
12. 15.
Okay, so she's all the way back up to 100% full good. She's like, "Oh, thank you, but I'm gonna put the blindfold back on." She starts to freak out again because, again, she's still hallucinating sadly. All of your timers for your potion that you drank drop by 1 hour. You have spent 1 hour at the obstacle course.
We spent 1 hour in it. Does that mean? Okay, never mind.
I think we
So
already
those of you
discussed
who are
that
at 3, you're at 2. If you are at 2, you're at 1.
Hey,
Zero.
finally.
God.
Most of you are at 2. I think Charles is at 1.
So what do I have again? Like what did I
You
get?
you just got a red ticket.
Should I add that to
Rio,
my inventory?
Charles, and Scare, you guys got orange tickets.
So Skier is gonna take to prestidigitating herself. She's just
Yes.
gonna ignore the rest of her teammates now.
Happily clean yourself up, my dear.
their disappointment.
Can I add? How do I add the ticket to my inventory?
So in your inventory, you can do manage inventory, add a custom item, and call it the orange ticket for you guys.
And my yells to Key 3, if you're wondering what potion he gave you the good shit.
And as you shout that out, Tiberius just looks up at you and like the most evil look.
Oh god.
I just go. I'm not with her. We picked her up on the way here. She's not with us. I am so sorry.
No,
told
she's
us
definitely with us.
He says, if you would have told us it was a good shit, we wouldn't have taken it.
It's not literally called good shit. Okay, she's crazy. Okay, she was.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's definitely
Absolutely crazy.
It's a good. We know what that is. I can't believe it. And he just like grabs Key 3 and like carries her, and they
Aw.
both start exiting.
It was pretty good though.
They both start exiting, but Tiberius takes one last look over towards Alexander, like contemplating whether he's gonna go talk to him or something, but then decides to just take Kiri out and leave.
I go join the others, while also calling Eve over to land on my shoulder. Like, hey guys, that was a lot of fun, right? Are you guys okay?
Are you
It was
talking about us?
fun.
Yeah.
Can I wipe some of the goo off and like flick it at Sky?
Yes, you can.
How shall?
Just fine.
And as you guys are like huddling for a second, Darren is the one who comes up to you guys. Is like, can you guys please vacate? We have to reset for the next crew.
Okay.
No,
I
you.
also sent Eve off to go gather the grappling hook and the rope.
Okay,
And
so
the
you get all your stuff back.
Yeah, the daggers.
So once Skier has made sure that there's no longer a jumping hazard around her, she'll go ahead and like climb down and she'll be like, yes, it was a fun, friendly competition. I just did not appreciate my fur.
It's still beautiful as always. You cleaned up really nicely.
She's just gonna shoot you a look.
Oh.
Alexander, do you also leave with Mai?
Yes.
Okay.
If
Alexander's
anybody,
busy playing Battlefront.
in case nobody noticed, when I tried to exit, I rammed myself into the door frame on accident.
Oh no!
Roll for dash. All right, so I go ahead and let me check to see if I can actually do this real quick. Where do I see the infusion thingy again?
In your inventory.
That's right.
You're gonna undo Eve.
Yeah, I'm undoing Eve, and holding Eve in my hand as Eve turns back into the gem that I put back into my pocket. And I tell May that I'll re-enchant your mace whenever I get a chance.
Very cool.
I can't believe times flew by.
That whole thing took 2 hours.
Yeah. I kind of didn't expect it to take that long.
We kept
We're in a
sabotaging each
desperate
other.
struggle.
It was great. It was a lot of fun.
Am I damaged?
Yeah, you are.
I'm
From
damaged.
what?
Me.
From Skier.
Oh shit!
Dab
Do I
son?
know I'm damaged?
Yeah, you took the damage from the burning hot Daggers in your pocket.
So I'm just limping around then. Okay, cool.
Limpy McLimp Limp.
Who's our healer? Is that out of character?
I mean,
who's
you
our
have
healer?
a cleric,
Mine.
and you have a paladin, and you have
I'm a
bards.
doctor.
I'm a doctor.
I'm a doctor, please trust me.
Yeah.
6 hands and wound. I think I'm doing it.
This is right?
Rio, I think you could clean up my claws.
Yes, I will gladly do that spell that I cannot pronounce.
Prestidigitation.
That one. My tongue about falls out when I try to say that.
So I assume you all clean up yourselves rather well and
heal.
Can I have a
Sure.
heal, please?
To cast aid, and it's at the 2nd level, so give me a second. I have to read what it does. I'm
Yep.
Yeah.
And in character, while assuming Maya's preparing to heal me, I'm just like, okay, so can we please go to the food tent? I feel like I'm about to pass out.
All right.
I need to take a short rest.
And aid, I choose up to 3 creatures within range. So I can heal Ryu and Sky.
Perfect.
Anybody else need healing?
I don't think so.
No.
My pride.
Alright. I'm casting aid.
So I found out.
What does it do?
Heals.
Your spell bolsters your allies with toughness and resolve. Choose up to 3 creatures within range. Each target's hit point maximum and current hit points increased by 5 for the duration.
Oh, cool. How long does it last?
It is 1 action.
That's not how long it lasts.
Duration.
8 hours.
Oh, nice. So your guys' maximum HP goes up by 5
Ooh.
for next 8 hours.
Yay, I'm being helpful.
Yeah.
So how do
Oh,
we
is this where we're
increase
gonna
that
end it?
on character sheet?
Also, wait, before we end it, I need to pray real quick to the goddesses. Just gotta make sure I crack that out.
Good job. So you guys head outside of the tent, I presume?
Yeah.
I'm casting
Are you guys agreed
prestidigitation.
on where you're going to go?
Where's Sed?
I'm going to the food tent.
I gotta go.
Rest.
Okay, Crow, we're about to end anyway. Are you good to follow everyone to the food tent? I think that's where everyone's going.
Oh shit.
Can you do that for me?
Yeah, I got you. I'm just making sure you're with everyone. Alright. As
Robert,
everyone leaves to head towards the food tent, we will call it here for tonight.
Oh god, I collided against the wall.
Yeah, there's a wall there. But we will pick up again. We don't know exactly when yet, but we will be scheduling a time for all of us to do more Dungeons and Dragons and continue the story. We'll be going to the food tent since they want to rest some, get some food, get some grub, see what's over there. And then potentially going to the Coliseum, I think is where people want to go next.
Oh
Yeah.
yes.
I want to
So
see.
we'll pick up there next time.
I want to see the Skier versus Sky grudge battle of the obstacle
Yeah.
course.
Yeah, we can do that, can't we?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun.
Uh,
Actually,
But
that
also,
will...
you do know Skier didn't mean it.
yeah.
So she may not
I'm-
fight you.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping that there's a is this this tournament? I'm kind of hoping it's like a versus like this just was.
All right, we can
It's-
close everything, right?
The
We're good.
the Coliseum's a little bit different from
Aw.
the obstacle course, but I think you guys will still have fun with it. So, anyways, I'm gonna say goodbye to Twitch and keep talking
Yep.
to you guys in the.
Yes, I'm gonna do the
D&D,
same
but
thing.
everyone, goodbye Twitch, goodbye YouTube. Thank you everyone who.
All right, peeps. That was it. For the time being, like Elise was saying, we don't know when we're gonna be back with D&D, but I am going to take D&D strictly over to Twitch. It might be more appreciated there. I don't know the exact game name, so the most recent thing that I can see on YouTube is what this game will be declared as. So, shout out to everyone that's joined in so far. Shout out to everyone that's chatted. If you're new to the channel, Like, comment, subscribe, share. Affiliate links are down below in the description. Not to mention, memberships are open, so click the join button, take a look at what's there and see what tickles your fancy. This has been GTARaj. Remember to check the community tab for all kinds of updates as well. Whenever I take days off, if I've got anything new to film, that kind of thing. Anyway, thank you for joining. Stay safe, take care, and I'll see you again. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Thursday. So